Man. I'm hungry, bro. I want a Thanksgiving plate, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think somewhere through this live, I'm gonna get to make me a Thanksgiving plate. I ain't gonna front. I think I want me another Thanksgiving plate, bro. I whipped yesterday, bro. I whipped. And I'm smizacked. No back on Fig. I'm smacked. No back on Fig. All right, before I forget, let me tell these kids to do this for me real quick. Hey, man, Jason Marshall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm high. I'm high, big dog. I am high. Dylan. I need y'all to do something.
Yes.
Hit the laundry.
Yeah.
What's up, little bro? If y'all heard the laundry go off, why would you just switch it? Why I gotta say something? If you told them, why you just didn't do it? That make too much sense, huh? Can I help you with something?
Mm-hmm.
What's up? You know what you want or no?
Huh?
Do you know what you want or no? Are you just in here trying to figure out what you could take out of my room?
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what you could take out of my room?
That's why I can't really come here.
Oh, that's later.
Hey.
All right. I'll see you later.
Can I let it go off for like 5 more minutes because some of them are so wet?
Then you need to start it again for another 60 minutes. See you later, little buddy.
Okay.
See you later, little buddy.
Okay.
See you later.
See you later.
Love you. Love you. Come here. Harper.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you.
Damn, bro. What's up with you? Little homie, bro. He just sitting at the door looking at me. Like, man. He just sitting there like legit, y'all. He just sitting there staring at me. What you staring at me for? Quit looking at me. Quit looking at me. Close your eyes when you looking at me, little boy. My son is crazy. All right, y'all. We in this thing. Hey, man, I want to give a big shout out to Backdoor Media. Big shout out to Backdoor Media because he me with exclusive. Yeah, bro. Like, what's up with you? West Bezel. Hey, man. I with y'all too. With y'all too, man. We gon' with each other. No Diddy. No rap 3-finger hot dog water. I hope everybody had a beautiful Thanksgiving. I'm off the Celsius. Gotta boost it up. Hey, we got something interesting today. So let me go ahead and set up my setup. Hey, I'm thinking y'all might have to watch me eat a Thanksgiving plate. I'm hungry. Y'all might have to watch me eat a Thanksgiving plate. Hey, man, don't be mad at me if you ain't got a Thanksgiving plate. You feel me? Hey, we did a Crip It in the Kitchen promo. Appreciate my man Jason Marshall. Appreciate you, bro. We did a Crip It in the Kitchen promo. For those of y'all who don't know, I whips. You feel me? It's in my shorts. If you enjoy it, go watch it, come back. It's only like 40 seconds. Go watch it, come back. And I think we're going to start weekly episodes of Crip It in the Kitchen. I think we're going to go to certain weekly episodes of Crip It in the Kitchen, man. I start giving y'all Sunday meals. Big E, I am not going back into the gym until Monday, big dog. I'm not going to lie. But I've been continuously fighting with this thumb that is broken. I have learned nothing, Big E. I'm still fighting. I'm still doing jiu-jitsu. I'm still doing Muay Thai. I'm still doing Krav Maga. I'm still doing resist jiu-jitsu, Krav Maga, kickboxing. I was like, no, I just picked up another one. So I'm still boxing. I'm still doing jiu-jitsu. I'm still doing Muay Thai, and I'm still doing kickboxing. I don't mean kickboxing cardio. I mean I'm actually combatively kickboxing. Combatively. Hey, them beans, fire, bro. Theodore, them beans, fire. Flip upside down. Yeah, bro. Nasty word. Good broken thumb. Good broken thumb that I probably should rap. Now that I'm thinking about it out loud, probably should wrap him up. I probably should while I'm up. I might as well grab my treat. I might as well grab my treat. I might as well grab my treat. My treason. Gangland politics, what's the deal? Why not go to the UFC? Because until you get to a point where you're like Chuck Liddell or Conor McGregor, they don't pay nothing. And I got kids. So if you want to put me on a UFC card and all that kind of stuff, I got to make as much, actually not even as much because the risk is higher. I need to make significantly more than what I make doing media. You feel me? So that's why the UFC don't pay enough for me to potentially get my teeth knocked out. A $5,000 fight don't buy $10,000 new teeth. It's not going to work. You feel me? All right. Let's get into this Kantiana. Kantiana. Let me figure out what I got to figure out. All right, man. So we're going to start off with Bricc, baby. And my man Bagdo Media sent me this. This is Bubble Oak. Let's get into it. What's the deal, y'all? We in this thing, man. The first piece of content I'm going to give y'all came from my man, Top Media TV. I want to give a big shout out to, I'm lying, not Top Media TV, Backdoor Media TV. It's not Top Media TV. But shout out to Top Media TV, though. You the homie, but this ain't your content, bro. Don't try to take credit for what's not yours. If you wonder why my eyes are so low, eyes a little low because I puffed the dro and I'm on shrooms, so here I go. You feel me? And that's that. You feel me? I'm all the way up there. Me, I'm shooting dice on the satellite right now, big dog. I'm all the way up there. Period, point blank. And got my words a hard hat. Celsius is fire. Not getting paid for that. Not getting paid for that. We finna jump into this content though. We got Bagdo Media. Where does he get this information from? I don't know. But it's a video of a high-ranking Rolling 60 crib. What we assume to be. Hey, I am Trail the One. Send that to me. And he's having a conversation about the Bricc baby Nipsey Hussle fight. So we're finna jump into this Kantiana. Without no further ado, don't just get into it. Let's go.
He waited. He was for real about it. That nigga waited.
So what they're talking about is the potential conflict between Bricc baby and Nipsey Hussle. For whatever reason, Bricc baby and Nipsey Hussle have had a wobbly, drop it like it's hot kind of pass. Everything is not always seeming to be positive, maybe not negative. I'm not sure. But this man is giving us his rendition of what happened between the conflict of Brickington baby and Nipsey Hussle.
And Rashid did pull up and Rashid did get the mix put on him. Yes, he did. He got the mix put on him. He did. I was right there.
So there he says, little itty, which would be Bricc baby, like little, you know what I'm saying? The video hasn't been going long enough to curse, but little SHITTY pulled up, did the 1-2 set, but he said he got mitts put on him. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether he won or whether he lost, and I said this for Snoopy Badass, and I'll say this for anybody else. Anybody who shows up for the squabbly wobbly drop it like it's hot, I have nothing to say about you. If you showed up for your fade and you took your woo-wop and you did your due diligence, I don't think that anyone should have jokes or anything like that because it's a lot of people who pew, WACK100 style run from fades. You feel me? It's a lot of people out here WACK100 style pew, running from the fade. You feel me? So with that all being said, I'm not mad at this man for showing up and taking his issue. At the same time, though, it would make sense that Bricc didn't get the betterment of that situation, considering the fact that Nipsey Hussle is significantly taller than he is. It's not a evenly matched physical attribute at all. But we're going to jump back into this content without no further ado. Don't just get into it. Let's go.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna run it back one more
He
time.
waited. He was for real about it. That nigga waited. And she did pull up and she did get them mitts put on him. Yes, he did. He got the mitts put on him. He did. I was right there. This ain't get out, huh? Yeah, they got Nipsey won. Nipsey, he put hands on cuz. Whoever else was there did the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. He waited.
All right, man. So that's that. We up out of here to the next one. You already know the deal, man. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. It's free Avenue Angels, please free. We up out of here. Hey, so chat, what y'all think about that, man? Before we go on to the next one, what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about Nipsey Hussle and Bricc Baby get into a fight? And James Marshall, man, appreciate you for being in this, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. What do y'all think about Bricc Baby? Oh, before I forget, Rich Trap Drive, December the 14th. Make sure y'all drop in by then. Make sure y'all drop in by then. Make sure y'all drop in by then. Mod, if y'all could, please. Please. Hey, Jason Marshall, I'm not giving up the secret ingredient, bro. And if you ever found out what it was, you would be like, damn, it's so simple and it makes so much sense. All I'm gonna say is, what am I saying? December the 15th, December the 15th, we're giving away a Christmas tree, big dog, to a family in need. Make sure y'all drop a like, drop a comment, drop a subscribe, drop a super chat, and go ahead and drop some cash appingtons because we are helping out a family in need this holiday season. So make sure y'all drop them super chats, drop them cash apps, drop them Apple Pays. Jason Marshall just dropped for the Rich Trap Drive. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, Jason Marshall has been our leading contributor to the Rich Trap Drive, man. So I want to give a big shout out to Jason Marshall being our lead contributor to the Rich Trap Drive. Jason Marshall was already $70 in. You know what I'm saying? So just to give a quick little read off, man, I want to thank Burger Lord for $30, Portia for $50, Reg Dog for $5. I'm saying though for $10. Al B, $20. Jason Marshall just dropped another $20. That made him at $70. Life Alert, $10. Giving Life, $10. OCC, $10. We appreciate that. We appreciate that, man. The Rich Trap Drive, December the 15th, Sunday. We will be going live. We will be giving away a Christmas tree to a family in need. We will be giving away a Christmas tree to a family in need. Make sure y'all tap in. If you know anybody, go ahead and hit them, tag them on my Instagram so we can get them looked out for. We do need a family to help out. It's a lot of people who might need it. Make sure y'all tap in with us. We're going to show y'all some love, man. Make sure. Oh, yeah, that's right. He did do the 10 watt for Crippin' in the Kitchen. My bad. Thank you for reminding me, Jason Marshall. Jason Marshall, I forgot. I did not put that up there. We 80. This nigga said, asking for money a little too much. I'm gone. You're a bitch. Fuck you, J-Bone. You're a bitch, nigga. Get your weird ass the fuck up out of here. This nigga said asking for money for somebody to have a Christmas is too much. Fuck you, nigga. You're a fucking bitch. The best thing you ever did in life is create that kid in the background of your picture. Outside of that, you a failure in life. Nothing about you is successful. You smell like this. You smell like disappointment and regret had a baby, and it's called bad decisions. Fuck you. Bitch ass nigga. 86,000 seconds that nigga permanently. The fuck out of here, nigga. Type of bitch ass nigga are you? There's always one bitch ass nigga in the fucking mix. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm passionate about my charity. The fuck is up with this nigga? I'm trying to help people out, and this nigga come in with that weird ass shit. It's always one weird ass nigga in the fucking crew. It's always one weird ass nigga in the fucking crew. Chill out, little mama. Anyway, Rich Trap Drive, man. Make sure y'all tap in with that. Make sure y'all tap in with that because it is a beautiful situation to be able to help out a family in need this holiday season. And this is near and dear to my heart because last year my whole apartment burned down, man. And I remember what it was like trying to figure out Christmas for my kids and all that kind of stuff and blah, 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 blah. So yeah, I do take this very personal and I do take this very seriously because I'm trying to make sure somebody don't got to go through what I didn't have to go through because I was able to figure it out, but what some people are not able to figure out. You feel me? So that's that. What was I finna do? All right. Anyway, what y'all think about this Bricc Baby Nipsey Hussle situation, though? Before we get into the next story, what do y'all think about this Bricc Baby Nipsey Hussle situation? Speaks on. Oh yeah, 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 man. They're gonna be happy as fuck. They're gonna be happy as fuck, man. They're gonna be happy as fuck. I will do a live for that. Let me see. Hold on. All right. 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 I know that shit hurt, Jason. That shit pinched the fuck out of this shit. I know that hurt. Goodness gracious. That's the worst. Not paying attention. You was moving too fast. Not paying attention. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's get into this next story. Boom, 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 boom. All right, all right, all right. Boom, here we go. Keyshawn. Hey, man, that's what the title says, bro. That's what the title says. That's what the title says. So, let me see. So we got two quick stories, and then we're gonna get into the paperwork story. Excuse me. All right, y'all. We in this thing. Apparently, WACK100 says that he could take on Mike Tyson in the fade. Wack is delirious and delusional. He's delirious delusion. Barnacles. Let's get into this content, man. Let's see what he's talking about. Shout out to Paperboy News.
Paperboy News here to deliver y'all that final and daily report. Now, WACK100 told a bunch of cap-ass stories, but I think this one right here tops them all. So let's get straight into it. Now, before I get into the story, I want everybody to know that I 100% do not believe anything that WACK100 said about what happened in this incident. Now, WACK100 said Mike Tyson throws everybody off.
You mean to tell me that Wack is finna? I pray he's not, but you know what? With Officer Wacky Williams, who knows? What's up, Real Spill? Kip, what's the deal? With Officer Wacky Williams, who even knows anything at this point? Wacky Williams is finna tell us a story where he is the victor in any type of physical confrontation with Mike Tyson. We know at this point we just gotta pray for this man. We know at this point we just gotta pray for this man because the devil has this man by his whole existence. You feel me? And we gotta just pray for him. But let's see what my man Paperboy News got to say.
Because even though he got a punch that can pretty much unalive somebody, he kind of sounds like Mickey Mouse. And WACK100 said even though Mike Tyson spoke to him, he's the type of person that if he's scared of somebody and they come up close to him, he's taking off. Now, this is the part where WACK100 gets into his theatrics. Now,
you mean to tell me, shout out to Jason Marshall, just dropped another 10 for the Rich Trap Drive. You mean to tell me that Wacky Williams, a.k.a. Officer Rat Run Hunter, a.k.a. he who runs from the fade, is down a squabbly wobbly dropping like it's hot with Mike Tyson? I'm not really saying that that's the truth, big dog. I'm gonna jump out the window and say that this whole thing is this lie.
I understand when Mike Tyson got close to him, he know it was on and cracking. So he held his hand up with his ball fist and threw it as hard as he could towards Mike Tyson's jaw, but he missed. And according to WACK100, Mike Tyson tried to counter with an uppercut, and he missed too. Now it's hard to believe because WACK100 is so short and pudgy with a big ass head.
Hey Jason, I swear to God, I'm budgeting the same way. I seen a notification from the DM. I swear to God, I'm budgeting the exact same way. Put it up, put it up, put it up, put it up. Because it's worth it to put your chili aside December the 15th, man, if y'all don't know. Rich Trap, the Rich Trap Drive. We're giving away a Christmas tree to a family in need. December the 15th, we're going live. We're giving away to a family in need. Just tap in. We're gonna make sure we get into this Contiana. You feel me? But Rich Trap Drive, December the 15th, we're giving away Christmas tree to a family in need. The more y'all donate, the more I'm gonna match. If y'all give us $10 worth of donations, I'm gonna match $10. We're gonna have $20. Y'all give us $100, I'm gonna match $100. We're gonna have $200. We're gonna figure this out for a family in need, man. We're gonna get away from the greed and help a family in need. I'm putting aside my pennies, my twos and fews. That way, whatever y'all come with, I can match. It's important that y'all tap into this Rich Trap Drive. Make sure you tap into this Rich Trap Drive. As a matter of fact, call Angel on speakerphone. Hold on. I think I got something figured out. Cause y'all, I'm finna figure it out so y'all can donate online on the store too.
Your call.
Shit, call back. The Rich Trap Drive though, December the 15th. Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all donate. Make sure y'all show some love to the Rich Trap Drive, man. Shout out to King Truth. He actually just got his feature back from me. Somebody just asked in the comments, what's my info for features? King Truth just got his feature back. He sent it. I knocked it out the studio. We got a video coming up. He made sure that he sent his chili over. He got his feature. He got his video. So if you're trying to get some information on features and all that kind of stuff as far as music is concerned, find me on Instagram, TRAPNEWSNETWOR. Boom. X. Make sure. Boom. Here she go right there. Babe.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Nothing.
Oh, you over there chopping up bodies and hiding them in the yard? The fact that you got quiet is a little alarming. I'm gonna send you this quick little picture. Can you please put it on the merchandise website? And it's gonna be a way for people to donate to the Rich Trap Drive. Just put it up like it's a piece of clothing, but it's just gonna say Rich Trap Drive, and that'll be the donation link. All right. Thank you, babe. Love you.
Love you.
Bye. So boom. By the end of this video, it'll be up and y'all be able to donate like that on the website, richtraphouse.com. However you need to donate because we want to make sure that this family in need get a good Christmas and all that kind of stuff. So please, man, make sure y'all tap in with the tap in. I'm putting in the effort. Y'all put in the effort with me. Let's work together to make this crack.
Professional boxer like Mike Tyson would miss his target, but according to WACK100, he did. Now, Wack said after Mike Tyson and pretty much unalive somebody, he kind of sounds like Mickey Mouse. And WACK100 said even though Mike Tyson spoke some, he's the type of person that if he's scared of somebody and they come up close to him, he's taking off. Now, this is the part where WACK100 gets into his theatrics. Now, WACK100 said when Mike Tyson got close to him, he know it was on and cracking.
Did he call him a Tyson? I think he just called him a Tyson.
Now, this is the part when WACK100 gets into his theatrics. Now, WACK100 said when Mike Tyson got close to him, he know
he was sure called him a Tyson.
Was on and cracking. So he hauled his hand up with his bald fist.
Hey, mods, 86,000 seconds. Thanks. 86,000 seconds.
And threw it as hard as he could towards Mike Tyson's jaw, but he missed. And according to WACK100, Mike Tyson tried to counter with an uppercut, and he missed too. Now, it's hard to believe because
That's hard to believe that Mike Tyson countered with an uppercut and missed a standing target like WACK100. That's really hard to believe. That's really hard to believe.
100 so short and pudgy with a big ass head that a professional boxer like Mike Tyson would miss his target. But according to WACK100, he did. Now, Wack said after Mike Tyson missed his uppercut, he got into his boxing stance, and WACK100 said that's when he realized that the itch was real, and he tried to talk Mike Tyson down, telling him that he shouldn't do that. And according to WACK100, him and Mike Tyson shook hands, and they chopped it up, and they've been friends ever since. Now, WACK100 said Mike Tyson respected the fact that even though he knows...
I love how he keeps calling him a Tyson. I love how he keeps calling him a Tyson. That is hilarious. Shout out to my man, Tyson.
McTyson telling them that he shouldn't do that. And according to WACK100, him and McTyson shook hands and they chopped it up and they've been friends ever since.
Shout out to my man, I'm saying though, just dropped another $10 for the Rich Trap Drive.
Now, WACK100 said McTyson respected the fact that even though he knows what McTyson's capable of, he stood on business. Now, since I don't believe that story, let me tell you how I believe that story went. Now, if Wack really did piss off McTyson, I believe McTyson hit up WACK100 over the phone and basically told them that the next time he sees him, he's basically gonna whoop his ass and then eat his children. Now, after WACK100 hung up the phone with McTyson, he boo-booed on himself because he realized that even though McTyson's an old man now.
Shout out to McTyson. The fact that he keeps calling him McTyson is hilarious. The fact that McTyson made Wack on himself is even more hilarious.
He could probably still whoop him with one hand. And if he really did run into McTyson, let me tell you how the conversation went. When McTyson approached WACK100, WACK100 probably most likely grabbed him by the hand and told him, "Big bro, what you need? I'll pay for it right now." Or he probably was deep and he told them, just like Fat Joe did, "Hey, if you touch me, my security's gonna unalive you." Now, I want everybody to just think about what WACK100 said. He swung on McTyson, and McTyson then put him in the hospital. Then I want you guys to think about Jay Diggs.
This nigga Wack want to be T.I. so bad. This nigga Wack want to be T.I. so bad. Y'all remember when T.I. fired on Floyd Mayweather? Tip, you my homie. But we never forget. But we never forget. But we never forget. Tip, you my homie. You know I got nothing but love for you, but we won't forget. You ran up on Floyd Mayweather. That nigga Wack want to be T.I. hella bad.
He's calling him out for the fade.
They're about the same height. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. That's all T.I. and Wack have in common is height. Is height. I'm done. 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 It's fun to make fun of your friends. I'm just saying. And I'm 6'3". You feel me?
I ain't caught one. So you mean to tell me you're running away from Jay Diggs' fade, but you wasn't hesitant at all to catch fade with Iron Mike? Boy, you capped it. Now salutes up to
Barnacles. You run from Jay Diggs, but you gonna take a fade with Iron Mike Tyson. You running from Jay Diggs, but you want to fight Tyson. Come on now. Come on now. You out here messing with Tyson.
WACK100 for always dropping content and keeping us entertained. But this story right here is just unbelievably capped. But y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. Paperboy Newsstand. Y'all peace.
Y'all follow my man Paperboy Newsstand, man. Make sure y'all tap in with that, man. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest is free. Avenue Angel tweets free. We gone. Let me know if y'all believe that Wack would ever get into a physical fight with Tyson. If you think that Wack ever has the fortitude or the testiculars to get into it with Tyson, you let me know right now what you think. And if Wack ever got into it with Tyson, who do you think will win the fight? Who do you think will win the fight, Tyson or WACK100? You feel me? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hold on real quick, because I can't do two things at once. OG Crip speaks on Bricc, baby. Getting... that nigga said Paperboy on the spectrum. Oh my god. Oh my god. By Nipsey Hussle. That nigga said I think Paperboy on the spectrum. Brooks Media 1. What's up with you? Why are you so upset? Hey, do we got any mods in the chat? Or do I need to moderate my own chat? If I need to moderate my own chat, that's fine. There's a lot of hostility going on in the chat, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the hostility. I don't like it. I don't like people like wait, hold on. Who do I just sound like? Oh, Brooks Media 1. I don't like his attitude. I don't like your attitude, Brooks. I don't like your attitude. It's a day after Thanksgiving. Nigga, what the fuck is you upset for? Who's spitting your cranberry sauce? How you mad the day after Thanksgiving? Like, I'm in a good ass mood. You feel me? Jay Thomas, I wasn't talking about you. I wasn't talking about you. How you mad at the day after Thanksgiving? Like, how you like that's barnacles. Like, how are you literally upset the day after Thanksgiving? Nigga, we ate good yesterday. I'm debating a plate in front of y'all right now. Henry, you crashed out yesterday? Damn, the Henry, what you crashed out for, bro? I want to hear the story. Why you crashed out? Why you crashed out? What happened, bro? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you might end up in a fight with Tyson. So chill out, bro. You can't be doing too much because you might end up in a fight with Tyson. You feel me? Hey, the hoodie is available, man. richtraphouse.com. richtraphouse.com. And Jesus name my pray collection. They come in red, they come in black, and they come in the baby blue. Come, little angels on the side. You feel me? It's fly. It's fly. richtraphouse.com. 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 You feel me? Oh, I was supposed to be checking my DM. My bad. Oh. Okay, hey, Jason, bet. All right, I'm gonna let you know about that. My man Jason Marshall's up to Andy. Okay, I'm gonna let you know. All right. All right. Hey, cool sense. What's the deal? Well, it's the knockout definition of a typical baby gangster. Damn, the general said he got too drunk in front of his girl fam and got too comfortable. Hey, bro, tell the story. We want to know. Hey, the general, I want to know what happened. You got too drunk in front of your girl family. You crashed out. Don't say you tried to fight her daddy. You tried to fight her daddy, bro? You tried to squabble up with Pops? Let me know. The general, did you try to fight her Pops? Or did you fight her? Hey, you a savage if you tried to fight her granddaddy. If you tried to fight her granddaddy, you a nigga. But while the general's getting himself together, what's the deal, y'all? We in this thing, man. We got OG Sereno responding to BG Knockout saying that Mexicans can snitch on blacks in the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. You feel me? Now, this is what I will say. A lot of Mexicans gonna be mad when I say this. I talk about blacks. I'm gonna talk about Mexicans. I'm gonna keep it. Nobody gets. I start off by saying this. I ain't had a Mexican get mad at me yet for talking bad about Wack, Bricc, Baby, or any other black man that I talk about on my channel. Whether I'm telling the truth, when I'm telling the truth and all that, I ain't seen nobody get mad yet. So don't get mad now. I have been snitched on by Mexicans in the Los Angeles County Jail. It's not what I heard. It's not what I think. This is what I've experienced. I have been told on by a Mexican in the LA County jail system. So I ain't saying they were Sereno. I'm not saying that because I don't know if they were gang related or nothing like that. But I know that I got told on by a Mexican. I know that. And I know that I had to tuck my little 1-2 step like Sierra. That's what I know. That's not what I think. That's what I know for a fact. So I'm just saying. You feel me? MBG gaming, man. Somebody did tell on me, bro, and it wasn't even cool because I wasn't even bothering nobody. Like, I just had what I had. You feel me? Like, I wasn't bothering nobody. I just had what I had. You feel me? And I made the mistake of talking too much. And I was talking to my bunkie. We was in Supermax. I was talking to my bunkie, and then next to me was a Mexican dude, and blah, blah, blah. And bro got up and went to the bar and said whatever he had to say, and blah, blah, blah. Next thing I know, I'm being searched and all that. Whoopty bam. You feel me? It got tucked, and I didn't get in no trouble for it and all that. But on the back end, you feel me? I had to face what I had to face as far as learning a hard lesson about talking too much. And low key, the black shot caller was low key hot at me. The black Mac rep was low key hot at me because I explained to him what happened. And then he was like, bro, so you was talking too much? And I was like, honestly, yeah. But I didn't know. I was like 18, 19 years old. You feel me? I was young. I ain't know. It was my first time being in the county. I just know I had what I had to protect myself. And he was like, come on, bro, you making the dorm hot. And I got a whole lecture. I ain't getting no DP for it or nothing like that because I didn't really go out like no mark about it, but I got a whole lecture. That nigga wasn't happy. And if I did it again, he was going to make me have to do a mandatory workout. I ain't going to lie. And I'm not going to lie either. Before I get into this story, I was a nigga in the county that always had low-key had to do a little mandatory workout. I never had big infractions. But I stayed doing something that had me doing 250 burpees, 500 burpees, 1,000 burpees. I stayed doing something that just had me doing push-ups. I was a burpee machine, big dog. I digress. We got the Sereno talking about BG knockout and all that kind of stuff. Let's get into it.
Oh, Ghost here to deliver y'all that daily report. Now, an OG Southsider who goes by the name Sonny Boy heard an interview that BG Knockout did a while ago. And in that video, BG Knockout said that the Southerners have permission to tell on the blacks to get them off the yard. Now, Sonny said as far as prison goes, the blacks have no structure. And as far as their politics goes, it's different from the Southsiders. Then he said on the yard, there are different groups when it comes to the blacks. And the only time they come...
Now, that is true. The blacks are very splintered off. You have the blacks as like the top, the blacks. Then you got the Bloods and the Crips. And then, you know, you might have like whatever. It's like, I'm not a super penitentiary guy, so I don't want to start going into like all the whatevers. But you got the blacks. Then you got from the blacks, you got like the Bloods, the Crips, the Coomies, whatever else is there. No disrespect to nobody. I'm not no big prison nigga. I never committed crime so poorly that I got caught and had to do prison time. I'm not saying I didn't commit prison level consequence crimes. I was just really good at it, so I didn't get caught. And then when I stopped being good at it, I stopped committing crimes because I don't want to go to jail. So I was like, boop, square. Box of Apple Jacks twice as green. I'm gonna stay in that lane and do the news you can use and knowledge you can't get in college. But you know, you got that, and then you got like individual sets within the Crips and individual sets within the Bloods, and then you got this and that, blah blah. And then you got like the Mexicans, and then they just like Mexican. You got like Serranos, Norteños, and then they got what they got. Then you got the whites, and they just got what that. There's a lot of splintered and a lot of fractions and a lot of branches off the blacks, is what I'm trying to say. It's a lot going on within the blacks. So I can see how it could be a little bit hard to navigate, but if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
Together is when it's a race riot. And he said even when it's a riot between the black and the brown, a lot of the blacks don't participate. And he said for the blacks that don't participate in race riots, they don't even get held accountable for their actions. Now, Sonny Boy said as far as the California prison system goes, nobody's more structured than the Mexicans. And he said we're the only group that's held to a higher standard than anybody else. Then he says we're held accountable for our lives than any other group. And he said for anybody that doubts him, if you've been to any one of these California prison yards, then you would know that what he's saying is facts. Now, he said as far as prison goes, the Southern Mexicans hold each other accountable for their own actions. And when one of their own violates the rules, people seen or heard the viciousness that the Southsiders do to each other when somebody violates the rule. Then he says if you've ever been in the prison system, then you already know that Rasta will unalive each other for violations, even if they're small ones. Now, he said they're so structured that he even seen other groups tell him that y'all serious about this ish. And he responded back by saying...
And see, here's the thing about that. And now, this is not towards the Mexicans. This is not towards the blacks. This is actually towards everybody. There is a political structure that's intense for all parties involved that represent these factions and fraternities within the Los Angeles County jail system or the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. However, like with all, however, hit the brakes. However, hit the brakes. There are exceptions to every rule. You could be a victim of good politics. You could be a victim of bad politics. The same politics that saved your life can cost you your life the very next day. You feel me? So just because you're good yesterday don't mean you're going to be good today. Just because you're good today don't mean you're going to be good tomorrow, big dog. The politics are politics, and they're never fair to anyone. They're never fair to anyone outside of he who was politicking. You feel me? That's all I'm saying.
We are. Now, he said as far as BG Knockout saying that the Southsiders have permission to tell. And he said, since you said that, give me the name of that person that gave you that information. Then he says one thing about Rasa, if you give us paperwork on somebody that's no good, he's gonna get hurt. Now, Sonny told BG Knockout, if you don't like the Southsiders, just say that. But he said, don't go online and make something up, trying to make it seem as though it's true. Now, he said it doesn't take no rocket scientist to see that if you look at the writing on the wall. It says that the Rasa is the most structured, and it also states that the Rasa is the most vicious out of any other group. Now, he said this is in no way, shape, or form taking any subliminal shots at any other group, but that's just facts. Now, OG Sonny said for anybody like BG Knockout to say something like that, the only thing he asked of them is to come with facts. And he said, don't make up no BS story just because you got locked up and got jumped by 100 Mexicans. And he said the way that BG Knockout was talking, somewhere along the line, he was...
Maybe 100 Mexicans is a little exaggeratory. I don't think that he got jumped by 100 Mexicans. To get jumped by 100 Mexicans would mean that BG Knockout just wouldn't be here anymore. So that's a little exaggeratory, you feel me? But I can see the point. And then you got to keep in mind too that I believe that BG Knockout is from the city of Compton. You feel me? And there's a different type of racial structure and political aspects that go amongst the Mexicans and the blacks within the city of Compton, California. You feel me? Shout out to Compton and shout out to Bompton. You feel me?
Probably a victim to the Southsiders. And he said ever since that day, BG Knockout never liked the Rasa. And he said the only reason BG Knockout made those allegations is because he tried to make the blacks look like they're more structured than the Southsiders. And the only way the Southsiders...
Shout out to my man Jason Marshall, just dropped So do you think that I should leave it open for them to decide, or should I make it a $5 minimum? My bad, y'all. We getting a donation link up for the Rich Trap Drive, and we add into richtraphouse.com. So Tan Khaki Pants is just going over some logistics with me real quick. But with that being said, man, by the time y'all done watching this video, richtraphouse.com, you will be able to donate to the Rich Trap Drive. So make sure you tap in with that. If you want to tap in with that, we're giving away Christmas trees to a family in need December the 15th. Last day to donate will be December the 14th. Make sure you tap in with the tap in. If you ain't tapped in with that, tap in. You feel me? You feel me? Let me go ahead and get that. Boom. Oh.
True. Now, he said it doesn't take no rocket scientist to see that if you look at the writing on the wall. It says that the Rasa is the most structured, and it also states that the Rasa is the most vicious out of any other group. Now, he said this is in no way, shape, or form taking any subliminal shots at any other group.
I did not give out turkeys. Nah, I got the whole indigenous people thing going for me, so I don't really do too much for Thanksgiving. Indigenous people things, you know. Families from here. We didn't come over on slave ships. We're actually from the Americas, modern known. But I believe in Christmas. I'll put Santa Claus over a pilgrim any day. For sure. For sure.
That's just facts. Now, OG Sonny said for anybody like BG Knockout to say something like that, the only thing he asked of them is to come with facts. And he said, don't make up no BS story just because you got locked up and got jumped by 100 Mexicans. And he said the way that BG Knockout was talking, somewhere along the line, he was probably a victim to the Southsiders. And he said ever since that day, BG Knockout never liked the Rasa. And he said the only reason BG Knockout made those allegations is because he tried to make the blacks look like they're more structured than the Southsiders. And the only way the Southsiders can get
so it seems like there's racial tension on all sides here. Like one doesn't seem any more racist than the next. One doesn't seem any more opposed to the other race than the next. It seems like both of these guys are not really too fond of the opposing race. And it's kind of sad because if you go down far enough, you know, Mexicans and blacks are really the same thing, especially if you're coming from the Americas. But we're not going to get into the whole fact of that because that's a history lesson that you guys aren't ready for. But hopefully these guys can figure things out because at this point, it's like an argument over nothing.
And as if they snitch on the blacks to get them off that yard. Now, Sonny Boy ended it off by saying the Rasa's not bowing down to anybody. And he said Rasa play these games, but they play for keeps. And he said that's the difference because the blacks don't play like that, and they never gonna play like that. And he said as far as the black politics in prison, he said he's not gonna speak on that, but theirs is just not like ours. Now, Sonny Boy responded back to BG Knockout and what he said. And now that you guys heard what he said, y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. Paperboy News time. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous out there. Go.
Shout out to my man Paperboy News. We up out here to the next one. I'll make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know it's red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, and it's free. Avenue Angel until he's free. We go. Now let me ask y'all what y'all think about that. Do y'all think that the Southsiders or Mexicans are allowed to snitch on blacks within the county jail system and the California Corrections and Rehabilitation and all that kind of stuff? Or do you think that it's a reach by BG Knockout? What do y'all think, chat? I want to get y'all opinions real quick before we go into the next video. BG. And then what do y'all think about this division? Let me see. Boom. Boom. Hold on, y'all. My OCD is kicking in. All right. It's a 50-50 chance. No, dog, absolutely not. But then see, here's the thing though. Like I've given you guys situations and stories where I got told on. You feel me? So like I'm not gonna go ahead and say like absolutely not, because I've experienced the latter of the two or whatever. I'm not saying that that's a it's an extension of an entire race. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go that far and say like, oh well, the whole race is blah blah blah. But at the same token, I did in fact get told on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that did actually happen to me. So I mean, I can understand his point because I've experienced it. So, and how come? Like, and here's the thing too. Like, why doesn't a snitch come in every race? Like, why? If that's the case, why are Mexicans the only ones who don't snitch? Like, what makes their genetics different than anyone else's that allows them to be the only race of people who don't snitch on people? Like, I just want to know what the difference is. You know what I'm saying? I would genuinely in my heart like to know. And if there's some sort of genetic, yeah, like if there's some sort of, hey, is that the real beast or is that like a fake beast? I meant to ask that. Is that like the real beast? Is that we on Wax Head Mexicans? Now that hey, shout out to my brown brothers. We're on Wax Head too. We're all in that together. Is that the real beast or is that a fake beast? Is that a real beast? Is that a real beast or is that a fake beast? That's what I would like to know before we go into the next story. Let's see what Jason Marshall just sent me. Read that last comment. If 40 people donate a minimum of $5 to the trap giveaway, I'm gonna donate 100 to. Hey, whoa, hold on. Chat. If 40 people donate a minimum of $5 to the trap giveaway, I'm gonna donate $100 to who gets picked out of that lottery. Okay, so this nigga Jason Marshall just said, if you donate $5, you enter a chance to win $100. Whoa. Jason Marshall just said, I'm not playing. I ain't making this up. Look, that's that nigga money. Hey, and Jason Marshall do be giving away chili. Jason Marshall just said, if you donate $5, 40 people donate $5, he's going to give one of those 40 people $100. Super chats, cash apps. We accept them all. All I'm saying is that nigga said he gonna give away some chili. That nigga said that. You feel me? So, you might want to. You feel me? We gonna leave that up for a second though. What? Snitching about self-preservation at the expense of another person. Everyone has the potential to snitch. Barnacles. How do I donate? I don't need the 100. I will just donate. You could donate via super chat. You could donate via Cash App. You could donate via richtraphouse.com. You feel me? All will be accepted. So Richard P. Sticker, I hate trolls. They all need to blah, blah, blah. You feel me? I'm dropping a Cash App right now. The Cash App has been dropped. Let me see. Boom. Hey, little buddy. What's up?
Huh?
What's up? You sleepy? A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you want to do? You trying to figure out how to stay awake? Are you hungry?
Huh?
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah or yes?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like some pizza?
No.
Okay. Tell your brothers to come.
Okay.
Hey, instead of walking over trash, pick it up.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Dad, can my brothers have pizza too?
Yeah, they can have pizza too. You making sure the homies get pizza too?
Huh?
You making sure the homies get some pizza too?
Yeah.
Oh, yes?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so Dub TV. I got you, bro. Look forward to working together in the future. That's right. Georgia Peach, that's the deal. Hey, y'all go look in the back of the freezer and some of them little pizzas. Y'all like, go ahead and make yourself some lunch. Unless y'all want to eat the Thanksgiving food for lunch and dinner, or you want to eat it for dinner? Okay, so y'all can go ahead and make yourself some pizza. Hey, your little brother looked out for you. He made sure y'all got some pizza. Yeah, he be having y'all back. Y'all be acting funny with him, but he be having y'all back. I know he be annoying, but the first thing he said was, "Can my brothers get some pizza too?" He down for the squad. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you.
You welcome. I love you, little guy. I love you, little guy. Anyway, James, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, man. I'm nothing without my kids. I'm nothing without my kids. I'm nothing without my kids. I'm nothing without my kids, man. I love these little dudes. They are the homies. They the homies. As Duno would say, they the homies. They the homies. They the homies. They the homies. The homies. You feel me? I couldn't do it without the homies. Couldn't do it without the homies. Wouldn't want to do it without the homies. Oh, shout out to Dub from BTX. Just dropped $10 in the Cash Appington for the Rich Trap Drive. Let me make sure I add this to the list. Dub. BETX. Hey, do you work for BET? Like actual BET? Or that's just a name? Let me see. Boom. Let me put this in. $10. All right, man. So we got Burger Lord with $30, Portia with $50, Reg Dog with $5. I'm saying no with $10. Al B with $20. We got Jason Marshall with 50, 70, 80, $85. We got Alfred, my man, Life Alert, Kyle Alfred, $10. Giving Life, $10. OCC, $10. Dub BTX just sent $10. Wait, hold on. The cash apps are coming in. Innington. We got Alan for another $10, man. Appreciate it, Alan. Yep, I'm hitting accept, confirm. Alan just came through, man. I appreciate you, Alan. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Alan just dropped off $10. Come on, man. Rich Trap Drive. Hey, I appreciate the love y'all support y'all showing, man. Y'all showing some love, man. Let me post this real quick. Hold on. Mike. Yep, I'm clickbaiting. Mike Tyson makes Wack 100 on himself. Oh, look at that. I came in right on time. Goodbye. Wait, who did you get out of here? Babe, who did you blick? Nay, what's the deal? Who did she blick? Who did TKP blick? I can't see who got blicked. TKP, who you come in here and sacrifice? Did I miss something? I'm saying though with another 5. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hey, Nay. Hey, Nay. Hey, Nay, 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 Nay. I'm in the club saying, hey, Nay, Nay. 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 That's my song. Turn it up. All right, I'm done. All right, let me get this phone charged. We finna go into Bricc, baby. Dropping off WACK100's paperwork. You dig me? You dig me? Do you shovel? Can you dig me? Hey, we just got another $5. Lee Tomlinson for the Rich Trap Drives. Hey, fool, I think I'm blocked. I don't think you blocked. Drop a comment. Hey, sometimes YouTube filter the comments. I don't think you blocked, Lee, but we're going to put you on the list, though. You drop $5. Let me see. Hold on. Lee, $5. Lee, I don't think you blocked. Lee. Damn. It's right there. Y'all run it up. Trap will announce the winner. I ain't playing. Jason Marshall has just dropped your hunt. That ain't my honey. This your honey. This honey right here, that's your honey. Jason Marshall is going to give away this honey to every. It's a raffle. Look, man, it's a raffle, man. Look, Jason Marshall just bossed up on y'all. Let me explain to y'all what's going on. Everybody who drops at least $5 has now been entered in a raffle to win this $100. This ain't my $100, this Shaw $100. You feel me? This not my chili. And I'm gonna make sure you get it right now. Jason just dropped it off. I got it in my account. I'm gonna give it to your account so you can get a Cash App right now. Now I'm gonna let Jason decide when we get this away. If you want to do it right now, we're gonna do it right now. If you want to have some more people run it up, then we're gonna do it later. Jason, you let me know when you want to give away this $100. You feel me? But Jason Marshall just dropped off $100 to y'all. This is not my super chat. This is a Rich Trapper Mafia super chat. This is the Rich Trapper Mafia's super chat. The Rich Trapper Mafia super chat. I didn't do that. Jason did that. This is for y'all for giving. So $5 can win you $100. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. This is not my super chat. I want to make sure that that's very clear. Oh, Al D, that's you. Okay, Alan is okay, bet. Al D, that's you. Let me make sure I put that shoe, Al D. Okay. Al D, I didn't know that was you. I got you. All right, so look. Jason Marshall. You want to wait until you know what? December the 14th is the last day to give it away. It's the last day to donate. Is that the day you want to give away the $100? Or Jason, you feeling like it's today? You let me know what you look. I'm just the liaison. Jason, how you want to do this? The homie young boss in jail right now. A Max told on him his mom and sister dude came to court. Only one shot. Damn, Mike B. Barnacles. So I just want to know who else is giving it up like Rich Trap House is giving it up. You feel me? Who else is giving it up like Rich Trap House is giving it up? Nobody. I rap better than your favorite YouTuber. I squabble better than your favorite YouTuber. My merch better than your favorite YouTubers. And my tan khaki, babe, why are you like me? My tan khaki pants is just like me. My tan khaki pants, she's just like me. Like tan khaki pants is my soulmate. It is real though, babe. I love you. I can't stand your ass. With that being said, make it happen on 113th and Compton Ave. The Block Boy, the Bounty Hunters, the Free Young Boss, Mike and Telling Jill. We got that family stream. Woo-wee. Mike B said he came through with some news you could use. It's some knowledge though. You can't get in college though, big dog. For shiggity, for shizzle. Jason, why the fuck did Tan Khaki Pants just text me the exact same thing? Crazy. Y'all. Why did Tan Khaki Pants just text me the same exact thing? Y'all both had the same exact freaking thought, man. That is barnacles. Yeah, but we gonna use it to our advantage, man. As long as these kids get this Christmas, that's all I care about. But yeah. All right, so let me give y'all a quick rundown real quick before we get into the next piece of content, man, because we're about to give y'all the story y'all came for. Bricc, baby, giving out wax paperwork and all that kind of stuff. We December the 14th, we doing a Rich Trap House, the Rich Trap Drive. We giving away Christmas trees to a family in need. This $100 Jason Marshall just dropped off, that's not for me. That's for y'all. Everybody who's donated has been entered for a chance to win $100 courtesy of Jason Marshall. Man. He dropped 100 off. That ain't for me. That's for y'all. $5 donation get you picked up into this Rich Trap Drive. So look right. Facts. So look right. Facts. Raffle. That's the word I was looking for. I FLAKKO'd out. Get it together. So look right. I FLAKKO'd out. So if you've dropped at least $5, you will be entered for a chance to win. You feel me? How can a Christmas tree help a family? It's for fucking moral. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm FLAKKOing out right now. It builds morale, bitch. That's how the fuck it can help a family, nigga. Have you ever been a kid who ain't had no Christmas tree on Christmas? I haven't, so I don't know what the fuck that's like, but I want to make sure somebody else can tell the same story. And if you have, come on, man. Come on, man. Just saying. Just saying. Hey, babe, they had to dig under the couch cushions to find it. You feel me? They just had to dig under the couch cushions to find it. Yeah, bitch, it builds morale, nigga. If you ain't never been a kid who ain't never had no motherfucking Christmas tree on Christmas, your parents was on their shit. You feel me? Yes, guy. What's up, buddy?
I hit my foot.
You hit your foot? You want me to kiss it?
Yeah.
Come on. You just want to be on the camera. You just want them to see you, huh? You just want them to see you?
That was my bird.
You don't have a bird?
No, well, when I pet my hand.
Oh, your turkey.
My turkey.
Your placemat, your turkey placemat that you made in school that I made when I went to your school?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there. It's where it's supposed to be. Okay, so are you done being on camera now?
Yeah.
All right, say 2 times for a P.
The Tyson pee.
Pop your collar. Lunchbox full of what?
Walk off again.
Lunchbox full of game. Play a partner on the way.
On playground.
Play a partner on the playground. That's right. Lunchbox full of game. Play a partner on the playground. See Angel?
Huh?
See Angel?
Angel?
You see her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Say hey.
Huh?
Say hey.
Hey.
All right. Give me a kiss. Go. Be about your business. Be about your business.
Okay.
Hey. I see you pimping. That's my guy. How about gifts and not a tree? Bitch, how you gonna get a fucking tree? How you gonna get gifts without no tree, stupid? You get the tree first, then you get the gifts. Shut your stupid ass up. How the fuck you gonna have a gift with no tree? Nigga, you gotta get the tree first, then the gifts. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Hey, Manny Truth. Let me let you know something, big dog. That angel that I put up, that's my girl in real life, my nigga. And I'm extra emotional and I trip and I get in my feelings. Be very mindful and very careful what you say about my bitch, my nigga, because I will crash behind that motherfucking pussy. Are you ready to die for that bitch? Because I am. Are you ready to crash behind that pussy? Because I am. Are you ready to die for it? Because I'm ready to kill for it, my nigga. So let's just make that all the way clear. Be very mindful with what a motherfucker say about my girl. That's all I'm saying. Because I will crash the entire fuck out. Yep, I'm going to fight over. It's only pussy. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to fight over that pussy. Nigga, you see that fish over there confused swimming in a circle? That's my fish, big dog. That's my motherfucking fish. So, just saying. Just throwing that out there. I'm throwing it. You can catch it, keep it, or you could throw it back. But if you throw it back, it's at your own risk. Because I'm going to crash behind her motherfucking ass. Crash all the way out behind my bitch. I don't give a fuck. Nah, Nay, you didn't hear me. I said, is you ready to die for her? Because I'm ready to kill for her. That's what I said. Is you ready to get buried for her? Is you ready to get buried for her? Because I'm ready to dig a hole for her. Why I always got to be the confused fish, though? Because, babe, you are my confused little fish. But don't worry about it. You my fish. You my fish. You my fish. You feel me? You my fish. You my fish. You my fish. You my fish. All right, y'all. We finna jump into this content, man. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Two quick ones. Two quick ones. Two quick ones. Dylan! Come here. Yeah. Hold on. Where you go? You behind me. Okay. Are you sleepy too?
What'd you say?
Are you sleepy too?
Yeah.
Be gentle. All right. All right. Hold on. All right. Are y'all ready for the main event? Hey, no, Manny, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Because, Manny, niggas be trolling, bro. So I just got to make sure she's pretty. Thank you, Manny. I appreciate that. I'm going to put a baby in her. Bow, 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 bow. Welcome to Death Row. Gotcha, bitch. Trapped. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Trapping her. That one right there, trapping her. Putting the baby in her. Lock it. Lock it. Lock her down. She's locked up. I won't let her out. I won't let her out. She's locked up. She won't get let out. Oh, she won't get let. Welcome to Death Row. We forever. You see that? You see that? Yeah, we forever. If you locked in, ain't no switching up. Come on now. Come on now. You mad? Go into a different room. Give a fuck. Welcome to Death Row. We go together. We go together. Tell them hoes we go together. Nigga, I'll trip behind mine. So that's that. But Manny, truth, I appreciate you, bro. I you know, because niggas be trolling. So Manny, excuse me, I got traumas. I got pow, 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 triggers. You feel me? Manny, it's not you. I pow, pow, pow. I got triggers. You feel me? So, you know, niggas be making their little jokes and all that kind of stuff. You feel me? Oh, man, what? You know what I mean? I'm off of Celsius. Bio, good Celsius. And I'm off of 7 of mushrooms. And I'm finna roll up. Huh. Let's go. And if y'all got any videos or anything I need to know about, please send it to the Contiana to the DMs. You feel me? You feel me? The kids in a good mood. I'm finna go play Call of Duty Black Ops 6 after this. You feel me? I be playing story mode. I like to play campaign mode before I go into Warzone. So I'm finna go play my campaign mode later on today. Jason Marshall dropped off $100. You feel me? That's for y'all. That's not for me. Everybody's having a good day. Everybody's having a good day. Let me see something real quick before I go into this. Let me see something real quick. If you locked in, ain't no switching up. A secret confession. I like to deposit my money from Cash App into my account, and then like it'd be like Saturday, and then say it'd be available Wednesday, and then I like to get on, and then and my bank account is looking the way it's supposed to, and I got a couple thou pending in the Deposiana. Today was a good day. Ooh, wow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Ooh, wow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Ooh, wow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Oh! And y'all just hit that? That's my chili. That ain't y'all chili. That ain't y'all chili. That's my 150 that just hit. I got something totally to do with something I don't got nothing to do with y'all. But Jason, that's what I mean when I say taking a little bit and putting it over there. Per our conversation, that's a little bit putting it over there. You feel me? My man Jason Marshall, boom. Yeah, because this that I just hit, that don't got nothing to do with y'all. That's my chili. But I'm taking a piece out and I'm putting it where I'm supposed to be. You feel me? There you go. You feel me? Come on now. Shout out to my man Jason Marshall. Just don't make me donate 40 times and y'all miss out because that nigga can win his own $100. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Jason Marshall with another $5. Jason Marshall with another $5. You feel me? You feel me? All right. That is what the trap in your name mean, man. I mean, come on now. Strolling stoner. Be patient. Roll a blunt. Chill out. Relax. Do a lot of things in life. Don't rush me. Do a lot of things in life, but don't rush me. You feel me? Jump on a plane and find out. Whoa, what's cracking? He getting money, nigga. He get active. That nigga Jason Marshall said, "Nay, what's the deal?" Nay, don't miss your blessing, baby. We finna jump into this content, man. Let me go ahead and load my 1-2 step like Sierra all the way up. If there's any piece of content going on in our universe that y'all need to know about, wait. Before we go into Bricc and before we go into Bricc paperwork, I need to go into this real quick. I tricked you guys. Sorry, gotta do one thing first. Tricked you. Tricked you. Yeah, right. Jason and bought the tree. You niggas is fucking buying ornaments and lights. Tricked you. I got one more thing to do. Jokes on you guys, but it's cool. Stay and kick it. Because this was something that I was actually interested in. This was something that I was interested in. Hey, y'all, we back in the same. We back in the same, man. We got house phone. Adam reacts to house phone crashing out on Yuri. I need to get more education on house phone, on Yuri, on Pot Lord. I'm not really quite sure. Like I know what Yuri's not Yuri. I know what house phone situation is, but I'm never really sure about like Yuri and Pot Lord where they kind of fit into this no jumper sphere. I see they get brought up an awful lot, but apparently, house phone crashed out on Yuri, and they having a back and forth 1-2 step like Sierra. I have no context. I have no information. We are blindly making judgment calls here. Let's do it.
Y'all haven't talked about this. Let's talk about Yuri and house phone almost coming to blows on the podcast.
That was one of the most entertaining things I've ever seen come out of the No Jumper Extended Universe.
You know, a few months ago, like when Pot Lord and I were going back and forth, the phone called me, and we had a interesting talk, and he was basically like, man, I just be like, he's like, you guys be forgetting, I've been doing this podcasting shit for years. I was over there with Adams in 2017, 16. Like,
So that?
I was on one of the first No Jumper shows with him and Cam Girl.
Yeah, he's like, he's like, this shit's not new to me. I just be like sitting back, watching all of y'all fucking beef with each other and laughing. Like, you guys all look crazy to me. It's just, and then like, it's impressive to me that phone, without even really being that active, is able to deliver.
Hey, Manny Truth, not too much on my bitch, my nigga. Fall back. We get it. You think she pretty. Don't compliment my bitch no more, my nigga. I'm good. She got all the compliments she need coming from me, my nigga. It's a chat right here. This nigga's all up in my girl. Wooty bam. He didn't call her pretty. She's beautiful, blah, blah. We get it, my nigga. But quit complimenting my bitch, my nigga. She fine, yeah. But you know what, my nigga? Chill out. I got all the compliments. Even if she sneezed, don't say bless you. She already blessed. She got me, my nigga. She don't need no blessing. You feel me? God looked out for her. And she got a real one. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's keep going.
Let's talk about Yuri and house phone almost coming to blows on the podcast.
That was one of the most entertaining things I've ever seen come out of the No Jumper Extended Universe.
You know, a few months ago, like when Pot Lord and I were going back and forth, the phone called me, and we had a interesting talk, and he was basically like, man, I just be like, he's like, you guys be forgetting, I've been doing this podcasting shit for years. I was over there with Adams in 2000.
Hey, Nate, send me a DM real quick on Instagram, and I'll screenshot you his matter of fact, I'm gonna put y'all niggas in a group chat.
17, 16. Like,
So that?
I was on one of the first No Jumper shows with him and Cam Girl.
Yeah, he's like, he's like, this shit's not new to me. I just be like sitting back, watching all of y'all fucking beef with each other and laughing. Like, you guys all look crazy to me. It's just, and then like, it's impressive to me that phone, without even really being that active, is able to deliver.
Okay.
Just before the buzzer, one of the best moments of
But
the year.
this is the question, is, yeah, for sure, he delivered. But
He delivered.
do you think that House Phone got mad at Yuri and unloaded some narratives that he doesn't actually believe by saying, like, go home and yell at your bitch? So shit like that.
Go home and yell at your bitch is crazy. First of all, why you gotta yell at your chick? Why you yelling at that girl? Stop yelling at that girl. Chill out. Don't be yelling at that girl.
Or do you think that that's genuinely in his heart of hearts, and he only chose to let it out at that moment when he was already mad?
I think he felt a little disrespected by Yuri when he was getting the, because Yuri, when he talks, he has a little of a condescending.
Very condescending.
But it's very condescending.
Very.
His tones are super condescending. It's like,
Smarter
you don't even take showers. How the fuck are you better than anybody? And then you don't only...
Is it sexy Nay _1? I think that's it. Let me see. Is it sexy _Nay 1? I think that's it. Am I right? Nay, am I right? Let me know if I'm right, Nay. Let me know if I'm right. Let me go back into this. My bad, y'all. I'm over here playing Love Doctor. Nay, send me a DM. I got a gang of Nays. Send me a DM real quick, Nay.
Dumb nerd.
He was already mad.
I think he felt a little disrespected by Yuri when he was getting the, because Yuri, when he talks, he has a little of a condescending.
Very condescending.
But it's very condescending.
Very.
his hoes are super condescending. It's like, you don't even take showers. How the fuck are you better than anybody? And then you the only dumb nerd. I don't get it. How you a nerd who can't spell? That shit's stupid.
You did get fired for not being able to spell. That's true. After multiple warnings, yeah.
Not being able to spell when there's like autocorrect on everything that has any type of anything going on in 2025 or 2025 now 2024, whatever is barnacles.
It wasn't even some shit where it's like you got to figure out how to spell. You just got to copy and paste what I wrote and then put it in the title. And he couldn't even do that without misspelling, which is crazy because, like, when I write the titles, if those titles come out fucked up, if there's a misspelling in the title, Laura will tell you. Every time I ever got on Laura's ass in the past couple of years and said, like, Laura, this title has a typo in it, she sends it back and says, you put the typo. Yeah. I don't want to be the one making the typos when it comes to the no jumper titles. I don't want to be able to blame anybody besides myself. And he fucked that up. But Yuri is still super salty about House Phone unloading those opinions on him. And Yuri calls them crazy, creepy, fucked up Reddit narratives.
Right.
When in that moment, I think he had a realization that House Phone actually believes those narratives and that even somebody like Blasey who's in the room didn't have it in him to defend him because so many of them probably were having those same exact conversations that we're having.
Blasey, like, literally visibly agreed with House Phone multiple times during that exchange.
My impression of his body language, yeah.
He was acting like a bitch. I watched that clip and I'm like, he real bitchy. Like, like he acting like a female. Like, so you guys are saying that I'm not a part of the show now, guys? You guys had Dave Blunt for and just so nobody texts me? Like, why doesn't anybody text me?
Okay, the Dave Blunt thing, that was surprising to me because, okay, if I'm going to do an interview with somebody that I'm hyped to interview, probably going to mention it, like, especially in that situation where I do most of my interviews solo, but, like, they had Dave Blunt on the podcast with them, besides Yuri, because he doesn't live there. How is that not being discussed in the group chat? Yuri acted like it was just completely sprung on him. Like, it is kind of lame for him to be like, oh, like, why are you guys doing that without mentioning it to me and shit? But at the same time, it's like, don't you have a group chat where everybody's kind of discussing who you're going to have on the podcast anyway? Like,
you ain't came to the last.
Why do we care about this? I understand that there's something that's totally like outside of my pay grade that I'm not aware of when it comes to this and all that. But why do we care about Yuri and House Phone? Why are we so engulfed in this? Like, why is this such a breaking thing to where over 100,000 people are interested in this? Am I the only one who has nothing? Like, am I the only one who has no, basically no knowledge of this?
There's 3 episodes, bitch. Don't text me about nothing.
just because we're going to interview your favorite rapper or whatever.
Now, because facts. And nigga, your favorite artist here, and now you all of a sudden, nigga, want to be texted about shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, and then what I don't like is too, bro, is I always been this type of nigga. Like, even if I agree with what my bitch saying, and even if she want to pop her shit, that's gonna be between me and her. I hate when a nigga can't control his bitch, and then he talking about, yeah, you know, the guys, and she in the back like, nah, fuck that, fuck that. House was supposed to be her best friend, nah, fuck that.
And she's like, I would have slapped him. You should have slapped him, Yuri.
The fuck out. No,
you should have slapped him. He's a bitch.
He's a bitch.
And she's calling House Phone a bitch, like basically kind of like prompting a situation in which
where your nigga
House
get his
Phone,
ass beat.
Exactly.
And this is what I'm saying. You need to be able to control your bitch, bro. Even if
You too.
Even if
Wait, so am I tripping? Hold on. Are they saying that Yuri girlfriend is talking crazy about House Phone, and now Yuri gonna end up whooping House Phone based off Yuri? Wait. Put my thing down, flip and reverse it. Are they saying that Yuri girlfriend is talking bad about House Phone, and now by Yuri's girlfriend talking bad about House Phone is gonna have to fight. Yuri's gonna have to fight House Phone. Or are they saying that House Phone's girlfriend is talking bad about Yuri, and as a result, House Phone's gonna have to fight Yuri, and now House Phone is at risk for getting his feet whooped? Who's getting their feet whooped, and whose girlfriend is instigating the feet getting whooped? Is what I'm trying to figure out. It's a lot of confusion.
That shit slap nigga would slap the fuck out that bitch. My girl would beat the. I would have been told my bitch like, look, nigga, I got into it with some niggas before, nigga, and like a little what is it, like a little road rage incident or whatever. You feel me? And my bitch want to pop it. I'm like, nah, bitch, shut up. Don't get in the car. Please. Shut up.
You feel me?
You
Like,
ain't finna do nothing. You ain't finna
You're not finna do nothing
with the gangster shit, but talk. So
That's
just
the biggest, in retrospect, the biggest miscalculation of character that I've had since my introduction to No Jumper was thinking that Riley was a cool person.
I feel like
just
she
always
probably
said she had
was
hella
at one
ass.
point. She's just
That's
all the way in on her abusive, manipulative boyfriend, so she can't see the forest from the trees.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was just about to say, sometimes the people that you give your energy to
And
surround yourself with all day, it starts to like creep into
Absorb.
your soul.
yo, what did y'all just drop? What did you just drop? You call this toy box the fun bucket? When did it get? Oh, why do y'all call it the fun bucket? Because that's where all the toys are?
Yeah.
Got it. But it dropped that hard to where it set the alarm off?
Yeah.
Drop it real quick. Let me see. I guess so. Okay. All right. Good enough for me. The logic makes sense.
And you can't help the fuck shit.
Because she was a cool person, bro.
Right.
Over. She was super chill. Never.
Hey, so look, man, I just got word from Jason Marshall. He said, get that 100 away whenever you feel like it. He got another 100 next week. So what we gonna do is, yeah, I needed to know, babe. I needed to know. What we gonna do is we need 10 more people to donate to this rich trap drive. Run the numbers up, get the woo-wops together, and at the end of this live, somebody is going to get $100 from my man Jason Marshall. Shout out to Lil Wack SS in the building. SS. Shout out to Lil Wack in the building. Today. Y'all got lucky. You're on the best stream that you could be on. We're giving away $100 via Cash App today. But the stipulation is we need 10 more people to donate at least $5 to the Rich Trap Drive. We giving it away. Lil Wack, I got some shoes for you today. I'm coming for you today, Lil Wack. Rich Trap Drive, December the 15th. We giving away Christmas trees to the family in need. My man Jason Marshall just dropped $100 off to everybody who donated. So far, it has been entered to win the raffle. Today, we're going to give away $100 on the live. December the 14th, the last day to donate. Go to richtraphouse.com. You could drop a donation off over there. You can hit the Cash App. You can hit the Super Chats. You can hit whatever you got to hit and make sure you make it work. We finna make sure we give away $100 today, though. TNN Trap News Network. You don't know another podcaster doing it like your boy or a YouTuber or whatever I am. My podcaster, my YouTuber, I don't know. But it's only one trap. We gonna make it crack. Let's keep going.
Cause no problem.
No, for sure.
Yeah, but
his disintegration as a human being and a content creator clearly has affected her as well. And keep in mind, she wanted to move
Them Pumas was clean.
up north and leave him down here. He followed her not only because he was scared that he was going to get his ass whooped by Lush and Compa.
got ran up
out the city, and then also
on red too.
Wait, hold on.
He followed her not only because he was scared that he was going to get his ass whooped by Lush and Compa.
got ran up
out the city, and then also
on red too.
But bro, you know,
I ran that day too.
But one of the crazy things I saw
Getting ran out of the city by Lush is barnacles. Vol Bradley, you got to send 100 first, bro.
From that shit was just the realization that Yuri's situation up north, they live in like a smallish town or whatever, so it's not like you can just bounce outside and be on Hollywood Boulevard or whatever. Yuri's posted up in the
where they live is like equivalent to Rancho Cucamonga.
Right. He doesn't have his own car.
Oh, yeah. Yada. I mean, if they want that chili today, it's going to be some stipulations for sure.
She got the car. She's at work all
Yeah. Vol Bradley, you got to send 100 first, bro.
day. And so he's in the crib, just sad as fuck, going through depression, no meaning in life, getting wasted, walking around with a fucking huge Tito's bottle, like
Like a soccer mom and shit.
out of everybody.
Soccer mom wasted is barnacles.
Probably like a soccer mom.
Yo, out of everybody who left No Jumper in the last couple of years, for sure, Yuri, you are the biggest loser.
Let's be
You easily take that title. Let's just be totally clear.
One thing I noticed with her is she would play real cool up here and then go home with him and talk shit about everybody in this motherfucker. And you could tell. She'll play it real smooth around this motherfucker, go back, talk shit. Because how I know this nigga, a lot of times is I'll be early. I will walk in on that shit, nigga.
Hey, yada I mean, explain to him why he got to send 100 first if he trying to get 100 back. Explain to him, because maybe I didn't explain it. Hey, Val Bradley, yada I mean, gonna explain to you why you got to send 100 first if you trying to send 100 back.
Feel me?
We guarantee our chili
FLAKKO. Yeah, you know, like not even trying to tell, just like, you know, be describing shit that's
My bad, y'all.
that's happening going on around this motherfucker, and it'll always be her with little side comments and shit, and little hating ass shit. You feel me? And you can tell when a nigga not a man. When a nigga not a man,
you got a dusty nigga, bitch.
He not no manly ass man, so you know if
she said that nigga suspect said she know her man is not a manly man. That is barnacles.
making little sub comments and shit like that, you know, nigga, when they laying in the bed, she doing the same, and he's soaking that shit in, and then he'll come the next day and then blurt it out on camera. And the same type of shit, like you see it, you can tell, because when she in the back, now fuck that, he in the back like, yeah, babe, you know,
those are my real friends.
They're not my friends.
But he even says in it, he says, I'm starting to realize he
Yeah.
thought that, like, I feel like he thought he had a different level of friendship with those other dudes. And then as a result of this situation, he's kind of realizing, like,
you a fucking prick. Bitch, you gonna treat you like a fucking geek. Like, you are. Like, shut the fuck up.
And honestly, I'll give him
my water back then.
I'll give him this.
Drink my water.
Water while you're yelling at me.
Drink my water
while you're yelling at me.
Household taking his water is amazing, by the way. That's the best part.
Can somebody send me this clip? Like, oh yeah, Nay, you for sure right about that.
Shut the fuck
the best part is my phone did not know. He just seen the water there and drank it. But this little Yuri, the most self-aware moment of his fucking life was when he's like, maybe it's me.
Appreciate you got it.
The problem is me. Like the moment he realized that on camera, it was like, maybe I'm just a difficult person to deal with. I'll accept that.
Hey, and I got you, my man Vaughn Bradley with the $5 donation. We see you, bro. Appreciate you.
Oh, Yuri, like real-time growth for the first time in 10 years.
I got a theory, because he's saying because I tried to watch the full like 2-hour episode, ended up having to speed it up and skip around a little bit because it was moving a little slow for my taste. But there's one thing, like Yuri kept alluding to there being a reason why he can't come down and do the podcast more often. And it was like, he didn't want to say it on camera.
Oh, he doesn't want me to give him the book.
I think he's got a...
He doesn't want me to give him the booker. Booker is barnacles. The booker is crazy. The booker shouldn't even be like an actual threat. People being afraid of the booker is crazy. If you afraid of the booker, that means you are around the wrong crowd, big dog, for sure. If you afraid of the booker, if the booker is a genuine threat in your life, you are sharing a space with the wrong crowd, big dog.
Job, and I think he's embarrassed. That's just my guess, because he's already like acknowledging that he doesn't really have money, he doesn't have his own car. But I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you can't really be making that much money from streaming. I think that he's got like some kind of like manual labor job, and he's like a rapper where he don't want to admit it.
Wait. At a warehouse.
That's my
day
guess.
job.
I think he's an Amazon worker or something.
There's nothing wrong with having a job, bro.
Oh, yeah. But his pride is built up so much.
Work all the time.
But
my nigga Spider.
He's convinced himself that he's better than having a job. So that's just my guess. I would love to hear everybody else's guesses about what it might be. By the way, let's close this poll. But for the record, the despicable trolls in the chat.
Oh my God.
Are you sick of Not Like Us? Yes, no. 42, no, 58%.
I ain't gonna lie. Anytime that shit out in public or the club, I'm always gonna be like, they not like.
Hey, yeah, whenever they not like us, come on, it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit.
You think the bank on that your digital TikTok?
They're just trying to round me up. I know what y'all are doing. You're trying to round me up.
I'm trying to rile you up, brother.
Georgia Peach got her one.
I don't even know how me and Yuri even started having a problem, but it was just like he tried to say, yeah, he disrespected my woman, he disrespected my lady. Nigga, I called her a bitch in your face.
But in the context of like, your bitch is like this, your bitch, blah, blah, blah.
I don't know how we got disrespectful. I don't know why he doesn't like me. And then he says, nigga, I called your girl your bitch. I called your girl a bitch to your face. That's probably why he don't like you, big dog. That's probably the reason why he's not your biggest fan. You called his girl a bitch in front of him. Yeah, that's a good reason.
This one was doing the same thing over and over and over.
In fact, what you said was way more flattering. You said your bitch is fine.
Yeah, I said your bitch fine as fuck. I was like, your bitch fine as motherfucker. I don't know how you got her, nigga. Your bitch hot. And then all of a sudden, nigga, when he leaves, he disrespected you by calling my
little boy. What you doing, little boy? You dancing? Okay, go get your dance on. Go ahead, party man. I can just see your little feet under my door.
My girl a bitch.
To be fair, though, like
what?
To be fair, I can see why. If I'm Riley, right? If I'm Riley and I seen house phone go off like that, and I think that like, damn, that's like you're supposed to be my homie. That's my boyfriend's fucking best good friend and shit. And he's always been kind to me. I would be upset too.
Imagine how eye-opening it must have been to realize that your friends that you do a podcast with feel the same way about you as the Reddit that they feel terrorized by. That they feel like these are all fake narratives. That all the people talking shit in the Kick, TTS, whatever. They think that's all just like, oh, those are just crazy trolls making up narratives. No, that's the opinion of basically everybody you've been friends with throughout like the last 10 years of your life.
Yeah, that's the consensus. And on top of that, if you watch the whole thing, he literally says on there, like, oh, my friends outside of podcasting stopped fucking with me because they thought the podcast shit was weird. So you already alienated yourself from all of the people you grew up with.
But who's even talking about that Chuck dude that stopped kicking him with him? Because didn't he
said the N-word and got his ass beat by Dell? Yeah.
No, Hesh. Was it Hesh gonna fuck him up?
Hesh, yeah. Hesh did
Shut
fuck
up,
him up.
Hesh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to slap shit out Hesh when I see that nigga.
Weird, why?
Oh, he just has some random hate for me.
Yeah, he randomly hates on me too.
Yeah, he just hates me, bro. I've never met him, never said nothing crazy to him. He just hate me, bro. He just has all my suspect hate on Twitter. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga problem with me? I gotta slap shit out this nigga. Like, damn, another nigga on the list.
I've noticed him talk about you many times on Twitter. That's
justified
me to feel that way.
I don't even know him. I don't know him enough to even be able to say.
Yeah, I don't know where that comes from.
I don't know.
If I had to guess,
because his love for Snow Girl, he really loves Snow.
That's what I was gonna say.
He loves
Snow Girl.
He's talking about Frosty.
Oh,
Snow Girl.
And
Olaf. That's my nickname for him.
Snow Girl. Why Olaf?
Where'd it go? In Frozen, the snowman is named Olaf. Yeah.
But
I always say, if everybody around you is turning on you, check your energy. I had to tell somebody in my pack that recently.
Man.
That you probably ain't seen me around a lot, but I still love you.
You're so obvious.
Everybody fucking around you, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if everybody around you is nigga looking at you some certain type of way, and you feel like ain't nobody fucking with you, check yourself.
Hey, that's real talk. If you looking around and everybody around you feels like you're the problem, and these people don't even know each other, you might want to take a long, hard look at yourself, big dog, because everybody can't be saying the same thing about a person if it's false. Everybody's saying the same thing about a person, about a flaw, about, blah, 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 blah. It's probably some truth to that, big dog. It might be an uncomfortable truth, but there's some truth to it nonetheless.
Go through.
Keep in mind, too, at the end of this live, y'all might want to stay around, though. We going to give away $100. And we got a winner already picked out. My man, Jason Marshall, already decided who he wanted that $100 to go to. So you might want to stay around and do what you got to do to make sure that his mind changed if it ain't you. And how does the mind get changed? By dropping off money into this rich trap house, this rich trap donation. You feel me? We're giving away Christmas to a family in need December the 15th. Everybody who's donated has already been entered to win. We do have a winner. You will get $100 today, everybody who donated. And we're going to drop that at the end of this chat. You feel me?
So check, like, have I been pure to everybody on this list? No. There's no way possible.
I hear you. There was a time when a lot of people left my podcast, and there was a moment where I started to think maybe I'm part of the problem. However, I quickly vanquished those thoughts.
That's great.
And realized, in fact,
Adam, you being a part of the problem? Crazy. Mods, if we could somebody please drop the Cash App again? You feel me? Adam 22 being a part of the problem? No. Who would have thought? No. Who would have thought?
The other people who were the problem.
Yeah.
Look, people might have been a problem, but you are definitely.
Okay, obviously I had some complicity in this as well. But I feel like my situation was different because people who left the platform felt like they had so much to gain by losing the platform and creating negative narratives and stuff. They felt like they had such an opportunity to build off of shitting on me in a situation where they really had no reason to, that they took that upon themselves to do so because it benefited them so much. This is different than that situation because it's not like House Phone stands to benefit in any way by raging out on Yuri.
No,
he was just letting loose his actual truest feelings.
He didn't want to do that. So before the pod,
he was probably holding that shit in for a
Shout
long
out to my
time.
phone. That's my
shouts
dog.
the phone.
Cool ass nigga. Blasey too. Shout out to Blasey.
Shout out to
I didn't know that was the
Blasey.
white boy. I don't know that nigga, but
I'm pretty.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. The Beast 909 nigga, you're done. Why you so upset? You know who's not upset? You're out of here. You're not upset anymore because you can no longer talk to us. We don't care about what you have to say.
Yeah,
Pretending to be Beast is barnacles. I'll let you make it for a minute, but you're like your comments are just like hurting my eyes, so I don't want you here anymore.
Ryder's cool. Ryder's cool.
shout out to him.
They had hollered at I guess Blasey had hollered at Yuri and like asked him, please come, we want you back on the podcast. I think it was Blasey, but Biggest Bros reached out and was like, come down, we want you here. He came down. Like, obviously, the intention was not to slime him out.
I guess one thing I learned from seeing the reactions to this is that a very popular and common narrative from the fans is that
Shout out to Supreme.
them wanting them to get rid of Yuri. Like, yeah, I remember Yuri as a fairly beloved member of this podcast. It seems like a lot has changed because it felt like House Phone's stock in the eyes of the fans went up dramatically. Like, they were looking at him like Kendrick now. Like, he's the truth teller in this situation who's trying to take down Big Bad Urinal. And, I don't know, that was kind of...
Calling this nigga urinal is barnacles.
To me too, because I just remember like during the time period that they were both on the podcast, yeah, House Phone might have brought in more viewers, but I feel like people thought that Yuri was a very, very good person.
Yeah,
it feels like that was largely gone away.
Everybody,
he was the happy-go-lucky geek that you know what I'm saying?
A good person.
Yeah,
he was.
No, I remember because I knew him from nothing.
Yeah, Yuri used to be cool, bro. Yuri was mad cool. He had like Mikey type energy. You feel me? Except for Mikey's way cooler and has had sex with a girl before.
Mikey way cooler,
Yeah.
but he had that. He didn't. Mikey never had that. Like, he kind of got more of the nerd. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll call you if my computer fucked up vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga that if your shift over at Wingstop, you'll drop him off at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like, he cool. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, maybe he wasn't comfortable with that role. And then also, that's the nigga that you kind of joke on a little bit because he a nerd. I think he wasn't comfortable with that role. And he started changing his personality on camera. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he was comfortable with being the little nerd that niggas talked about here and there.
All right, y'all, we up out here to the next one. Make sure y'all red dot to the left. Y'all know the rest, and it's free Avenue Angel until he's free. We go. All right, y'all, we finna run this last piece of content, man. WACK100 paperwork dropped by Bricc, baby. You feel me? We finna run this last piece of Kantiana for the day. This last piece of Kantiana for the day. This last piece of Kantiana for the day, man. Make sure y'all tap in with the tap in. December the 15th, we doing a Rich Trap Drive. Drop the donations because at the end of this live, we are giving away $100. At the end of this live, we giving away $100, man. We giving away $100. We giving away $100. We giving away $100. So make sure y'all jump on that. You feel me? You feel me? Everybody who has donated has been entered to win automatically, and we're gonna give away $100. So at the end of this live, we got $100 in somebody's cash app, man. I'm about to play this, y'all. I need to go to the bathroom. We'll give y'all a quick little musical break.
In his ass, lick his stomach, smell his pink, nigga. They throwing shots, time to see if them pussy niggas can take it. The nigga Wack is a snitch and the jolly niggas are racist. He left was on to something, tried to act like it was nothing. Said you ain't know that freaky ass taker, you was frontin'. Lunchy ain't fucking with you, and Spider-Loc ain't gon' save you. If you want it, you gon' take it. Stop the freaky ass behavior. Let's get straight to the point, see, we ain't gotta wait for later. Nigga with your last name kidnapped that girl before he raped her. Said the moms of gang members don't deserve no piece of prayers. When General Bud naked the kid, pressure is your savior. You ain't gotta storm me out, cause I ain't asking for no favors. Get it cracking right now. We ain't gotta wait for later. Walked into your own building, heard my voice, and then you ducked away. Was humble like a bitch, cause you a hoe. Stay in your fucking place. That nigga Wack is blood, pathetic. FLAKKO's a fucking lame. Wack ain't come outside because he hiding from his fucking game. Talking like you tough when niggas spitting in your fucking face. Zero didn't quit, we wouldn't even know your fucking name. Wack in front of Adam, but Adam is how he do you. See, FLAKKO lied on me, and then Wack told me to sue you. Treated Wack like a bitch. You should have seen it, it was beautiful. Now every single week, that nigga dollar on my puke. Is it Frank or is it Fred?
metric. Is it Dave or is it David? All thighs on me. Flock of belly, now you famous. Type of creep nigga is you. How are you and Dave related? Nigga, no means no. You should have told him not to take it. I'm really in the field. You niggas stuck inside the matrix. From BET to the Knicks. Down to Compton, where your face. That nigga real jolly got some freaky ass cases. Trying to fake fight lust cause Adam wanted you to face. You wanna be like academics. Making videos like tweeting shit. You and Dave the same ass lane. We know the fucking truth. Bricc ain't say this shit is a play. Cause he don't fuck with you. He not gonna get involved when the real shoot is comfy. If you grew up in the land of Gersies, they would've humbled you. Cool with the lions, I promise they would've hunted you. I get disrespectful the next time I'ma punish you. You dirty fat bitch, I swear to God I see the bum in you. Niggas say they shooters till it's time to bring them guns out.
Loose can't read and Wack lost his wife to Clubhouse. Niggas say you see me, you pull the Bricc out. To make you sit down. Wrap the string around the mop, sound like your dumbass when you stutter, swear to God, nigga. All right. They say when they see me, they pulling Bricc out. I promise that this good Glock can make you sit down. Huh. Wrap the string around a mop, sound like yo. That's when you stutter, swear to God, man. We giving bar after bar after bar after bar. In the words of Geechee Gotti, every bar. You feel me? Rich Trap House, though, December. Rich Trap giveaway. December the 15th, we're giving away Christmas to a family in need, man. So make sure y'all drop a donation because we're giving away this good chiliana to a family in need, man. If y'all donate $1, I'm gonna match that $1. We're gonna have $2. If y'all donate $100, I'm gonna match that $100. We're gonna have $200. So forth and so on, man. Make sure y'all tap in. RichTrapHouse.com if you want to donate, or you can leave a super chat. You can leave a cash app. You can do whatever you got to do to make sure you can be a part of this Rich Trap giveaway, man. And make sure you tap into RichTrapHouse.com and get you some of this fly Rich Trapper merch. Make sure y'all get into that. RichTrapHouse.com. We're giving away good Christmas to a good family. We got Bricc, baby, bringing WACK100's paperwork to no jumper. Let's get into this content. Without no further do's or don'ts. Let's get into it. Let's go.
That's when they say see it.
Oh, yeah, and chat, remember. Sorry, y'all watching this. You're not in the chat. If you're not in the chat, that was your problem. We should have really jumped into the chat. Chat, at the end of this video, we giving away $100. So we're gonna see.
Two Back is trying to get in contact with DD, and that's Dell Dog. Rest in peace.
Wait, run this from the top. Shout out to Channel Black.
Okay. You have been barbecued. CS Two Back. AKA AKA Back.
My name is WACK100 and I am addicted to paperwork and snitches.
You guys. Wack almost had us fooled by not being CS2 Back when they say CS2 Back is trying to get in contact with DD. And that's Dell Dog, rest in peace. And on the wiretap, it say, I don't fuck with the Wack nigga. Don't give him my number. But he also had a conversation with somebody named Mark Stevens, Marky Mark, who's also on the case.
Okay.
So you're denying being this confidential source, CS2 Back, but you're not denying trying to get Dell Dog's number in the same exact motions that the paper.
So in the same motion, you're denying being CS2 Back, but you're not denying being the person who asked for Dell Dog's information, considering the fact that the person who asked for Dell Dog's information is being identified as confidential source number 2 Back. Barnacles.
Is saying that you did.
Okay. What does this all mean?
So it means that he's a confidential informant for the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Allegedly. Most of the internet already knows that WACK100 has a strange obsession when it comes to paperwork and snitches. And No Jumper exposed exactly where Wack's fetish for paperwork comes from. So today in this video, we're going to break down how Bricc Baby just exposed WACK100 or confidential source number 2 as a federal informant. Allegedly. In a Main Street Mafia Crips case that took place back in 2008. Look, a lot of you probably already had that feeling that WACK100 is very policey, if not federal, and Bricc Baby.
Well, what we do know is Wack definitely snitched in the Main Streets case for sure. That's why he has no love and no respect from over there. That's why they're not dealing with that dude over there, because he spoke too much And he ended up busting a 1-2 step like Sierra. Like the dude's a rat. It's very well known that Wack snitched in that case. That's why nobody publicly wants to deal with them. You notice you never hear any of these dudes who even deal with Wack behind closed doors come out publicly and say that they deal with Wack. Notice that you don't see anybody stepping out publicly to say that they have a relationship with Wack. Nobody, none of these high ranking street dudes, none of them will actually come out publicly and say, hey, I'm cool with this dude. Everybody's cool with him behind closed doors because they know what type of time he's on. That's just that. You feel me?
Firms just that.
Nobody wants to be publicly associated with them, no matter what backdoor dealings they have, no matter what situations they got going on behind closed doors. Nobody ever really wants to be publicly associated with WACK100. You feel me?
I'm a man at the end of the day. What the fuck do you want me to do?
You can't justify nothing.
I'm not justifying nothing. It's some other shit Cuz got to answer to that I'm not cool with. Every time that you look for validation, you got Caden on your shit. You got fucking Reggie White. You got a police officer talking about, hey, didn't I do wasn't I? And you verifying gangster shit through police officers, gang. On 6-0. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
Let the street speak for you, gang.
That like button, and let's get right into the paperwork. Here's a short.
Hey, that's real too. Anytime Wack wants to prove a point about being a snitch or not being a snitch or anything like that, he always brings in a cop. Oh, well, the FBI owe me favors. That's why blah blah blah. How do the FBI owe you a favor? How high ranking of a fucking snitch do you have to be for the FBI to owe you a favor, big dog? That is absolutely Barnaculious.
Confidential source for the feds.
How does the feds owe you a favor? You had to have been very helpful. Very helpful.
Man, these are not my opinions and or assumptions. You're going to hear directly from the co-defendants on this case saying that WACK100 snitched, and also from the arresting officers and maybe even the handler. So let's get right into it. This is how it breaks out. A few pages from the Main Street Mafia Crips paperwork gets exposed, and one of those pages is a federal transcript of a wiretap.
That was one of the names that the feds used for confidential source number 2. Wack also says CS2. That CS2, for those who don't understand law, is the code word for confidential source.
The following is a transcript of a wiretap pertinent to Liddell Dog Rowles, Mark Money Mark Stevens, Robert Stutterbox Ross, and confidential source number 2, session 18202. Date and time, August 5th, 2008. Duration, 7 minutes, 1 second. Dale tells Stevens that your boy box, went sour. CS2 Back wants Dell phone number. Back needs to talk to Dell. It's important. Dell talks about box incident and Back wanting to talk to Dell. Mafia talk and someone talking too much. Box ? Sounds like Back has info on Box and talk about phone lines being compromised. Box punked the gang. 2 messages on Mark's phone. Mark is involved in the gang business and operations. Duke. Back is calling on another line to Mark.
What is Mark saying I had to do with the case, bro? Nigga, I was a target. My house got raided. I called the dog. And I think Mark tried to set the 3-way up.
Back is calling on another line to Mark.
Now, that wiretap shows an individual referred to as CS2 Back, or confidential source number 2, contacting another individual named Mark Stevens with the goal of getting in touch with a third individual named Dale Dog. Dale Dog happens to be the head of the Main Street Mafia Crips at the time. And according to the wiretap, the CS2 Back individual wanted to tell Dale Dog that his fellow Main Street named Stutterbox had quote-unquote gone sour, aka is snitching. But unbeknownst to Mark Stevens and the Main Street Mafia Crips, the gang was already under surveillance as part of an ongoing federal investigation. And an article from the LA Times back from 2011 also corroborates these wiretaps and paperwork being legitimate. It reads, in one wiretap phone conversation 6 months after the attack, Rawls told Stevens that Ross, aka Stutterbox, had quote-unquote gone sour. This is from the LA Times. This article also says that investigators obtained phone records documenting a flurry of calls from Mark Stevens to Liddell Rawls, who was Dale Dog, and other gang members around that time. So now that we know the paperwork is real and that the CS2 Back individual actually exists, how do we know that this is WACK100, aka Cash Jones? Well, let's listen directly to the co-defendants from this case explain what happened and how they found out it was WACK100. Remember the individual named Stutterbox, who the CS2 Back person was calling Dale Dog to inform him had quote-unquote went sour? Well, according to him, Wack was actually the snitch in that case, because on one of those wiretaps, he got caught giving up Stutterbox's address to Dale Dog, and Dale Dog sent some hitters at him, which resulted in Stutterbox getting his car shot up and WACK100 getting arrested for conspiracy to commit murder. Listen.
Police ass nigga, tell me, nigga, the first code of conduct is you don't talk to the police. Nigga, you is the police, nigga. Officer Wack, snitch ass 100. I'm gonna drown his ass, homie. On Main Street, I'm gonna drown him. I decided to let this buster ass nigga know I know what he did, right? He reaching out, trying to contact the nigga who supposed to be the boogeyman. I know where the nigga live at. Behind my back. It's in the paperwork. All on wiretap. That's why your house got raided, you bitch ass nigga. You conspiracy to commit murder, nigga. You buster ass nigga on Main Street. Oh my. His house got raided because he was on the wiretap. What actually did you hear of WACK100 that the feds had, but haven't charged him for conspiring to murder? He allegedly gave Dog my address, homie. And I told you that they was in front of my house, so somebody gave him the address. If I get...
And keep in mind, a movie was made about the situation, and Wack's name was changed to Alonzo Zoe Scott. That's right, Alonzo Zoe Scott.
Killed whoever gave him the address gonna get conspiracy to murder. But if I don't get killed, they just get conspiracy to attempted murder because they shot up my Rolls Royce, put 17 holes in my Rolls Royce.
Not only is Stutterbox saying that in this video, but also in other interviews. But he actually tells WACK100 the same fact to his face on a recorded phone call. And of course, WACK100 is the one that recorded this phone call.
Let's play Stutterbox talking to Wack. That's what I'm trying to figure out, though, boss. Help me understand this. You won't know that whole case was your thing. What is Mark saying I had to do with the case, bro? Like, listen, in the paperwork, it said you tried to call Dog, remember? That was your play. I had nothing to do with it. I was a victim. And they said when Dog called you, his phone was hit. That's
Imagine trying to call somebody and then they say, hey, remember, you was the one trying to call a dog with your snitch ass. Wait, no, I'm the victim. Doesn't sound like it. Sound like Stutterbox got on the phone and said something you didn't want him to say. No. You play. That's what they say, what? No.
So all that said, WACK100 still denies that the person in that paperwork, CS2 or confidential source number 2, named Back, is actually him. Well, let's hear what the other co-defendant and the person who the CS2 Back person was calling on that wiretap. Clear this up for us. Is CS2 Back actually WACK100 or not?
Point, you get a phone call from WACK100, Cass Jones. What did he contact you concerning? He wanted to reach out to Dale Dog, rest in peace. I got the whole transcript, of the whole wiretap. Lawyers that was involved, they was able to get the discovery. When you get the discovery, was part of that the actual wiretap? Do you see your conversation with Cass Jones in them transcripts? Paperwork, they put him as Back. B-A-C-K. I kept asking the lawyer, like, who the fuck is... I ain't talking to no Back. And they said, nah, that's Wack. But they put him as Back because he a blood. Was this Back also referred as confidential source number 2? Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. But in case that wasn't enough for you, here's another interesting fact. Remember when WACK100 brought 2 police officers, Greg Kading and Reggie Wright, on Clubhouse to convince us that he wasn't a snitch and was not involved in this case that we're talking about?
So we got Reggie Wright up top right.
And here you are, publicly an ex-cop.
Yeah. Greg Kading was the lead investigator. I'm probably saying this shit wrong. He'll tell you what. On that case. To where.
So again, here's like a full breakdown. Like anybody who doesn't understand this, anybody who doesn't see what's going on here, you don't want to understand it, you don't want to see it. It's very clear to see. Very clear to see that Officer Rat100 is confidential source number 2 Back. He told on the main streets. He told on Stutterbox. He told on Dale. This man's a rat. This man's a rat. And the only person he has to vouch for him is a cop. And then even the cop that's vouching for him towards the end was like, well, you did actually, get involved. You did actually get involved in some snitching on us, some tattletelling, some talkington. You feel me? So I mean,
Greg, tell him who you are.
Greg, tell him who you are. Imagine having a cop. Come on now. Imagine having a cop being your talking point. That's barnacles.
So yeah, I was a cop in LA.
What Angel? What you and they got going on? What the hell? What did they say? Man, I don't know what y'all got going on, but you two stop. I'm trying to separate y'all. Y'all, all right now. Y'all ain't gonna be able to sit next to each other. Nay, Angel, stop. Before I separate you two. Put y'all. Look, Nay gonna sit in the top left of the classroom. Angel gonna sit in the back right of the classroom. You feel me?
Even though this case was handled by the LA sheriffs and Katie or Reggie Wright had nothing to do with it. Here is Greg Kading telling us half truth about how the case played out.
So we do a search warrant for the house, of course. Don't come up with shit.
So you got Greg Kading telling the story about a case that had nothing to do with him or Reggie Wright. And now that I'm thinking about it out loud, Reggie Wright was a Compton sheriff. This is an LA County case. The main streets ain't got nothing to do with the Compton sheriffs at all. At all. At all. So this is a little bit of a barnacle situation. I never thought about that. How will Reggie Wright, a Compton cop, a Compton sheriff, have anything going on with a LAPD case? Barnacles. Because if it's in the main streets, wouldn't that be 77th? Don't make no sense. Hey, management, I'm glad you came in here. The main streets, that's 77th, no? So how will Reggie Wright, who's a sheriff, have anything to do with LAPD? Because the sheriffs and the LAPD don't even like each other. Hey, if somebody could get the June 5th Newark nigga 86,000 seconds like permanently, because I never want to see this nigga in my chat again, I'd appreciate that.
Cash Jones was never arrested. We never arrested Cash Jones. The police officer, the same one WACK100 was able to get to come defend him on Clubhouse, who is obviously running the same play.
And take the Tyrone Zone nigga with him.
Because WACK100, when it comes to this specific case, he's telling us that, yes, WACK100 got raided, got caught on a wiretap, but was never arrested. But here's one problem with Wack and these cop buddies' narrative about WACK100 never being arrested in this case.
Well, first of all, there were no arrests made other than Cash Jones.
Whoa. So wait, let's run that back.
Because WACK100, when it comes to this specific case, he's telling us that, yes, WACK100 got raided, got caught on a wiretap, but was never arrested. But here's one problem with Wack and these cop buddies' narrative about WACK100 never being arrested in this case.
Well, first of all, there were no arrests made other than Cash Jones.
So according to the sheriff from the sheriff's office that handled the Main Street Mafia Crip case, from which the CS2 bag paperwork stems from, he claims WACK100 was actually arrested.
There were no arrests made other than Cash Jones.
So if he got arrested on a conspiracy to commit murder,
It's in the paperwork. All wiretap. That's why your house got raided. Bitch ass nigga, you conspiracy to commit murder, nigga.
And potentially guns. How did he go free? Y'all let me know in the comments. Hit subscribe.
Reggie Wright up top right. Greg.
Okay, so they saying that Reggie Wright was Compton police and the sheriffs moved the Compton police out the way. Either way it go, what do that got to do with main streets, with the main streets, and being able to patrol or being involved in a case over there? Like, you wouldn't respond to that call. So whether it's the Compton Sheriffs or the Compton PD, appreciate the education. Definitely appreciate the education. BIGG, you feel me? Don't forget the double G. How does that end up with him working on a case with the main streets?
All right, so Greg, Reggie sent you a document.
And here you are, publicly an ex-cop.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at that and looking at the names. MS, I'm identifying that as Mark Stevens. DD, I know is Dale Dog. And they got a name on there called BACK. And it has some shit. Let me pull this shit up so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Back. And it has some shit that says CS2. Now, can you tell the people what my position in this case? How did Cash Jones, WACK100, how did I get involved or implemented in this case?
So, I don't know what Box had going on, the whole Main Street thing and all his drama and background going on with that case. I became involved in it later, but at that point in time, they're just saying, hey, you should talk to this guy. He may be able to give you some information that will help with your case. That's it.
All right, so then I then came down to, I believe that's the federal.
And that's when Wack said that he went down to the Federal Bureau of Investigation building and then he showed the paperwork, but the paperwork had the word bureau spelled wrong. I remember that. He went down to the Federal Bureau of Investigation and he spelled bureau wrong. So, right. Definitely made up paperwork.
Headquarters on fucking Wilshire. I think, so I guess the story is when I came down to Wilshire, I came down there to inform and not pick up whatever little items I had, or
So we do a search warrant at the house. Of course, don't come up with shit. Cash Jones was never arrested. They never arrested Cash Jones.
I don't know what the fuck that was, but I know I had to come down to that Wilshire building, and I came down with my legal, which I don't know why I would have to inform, because I was never subject to any arrests or anything like that.
Well, first of all, there were no arrests made other than Cash Jones. Got him. We fucking got him.
All right, and then in your paperwork.
Okay, boom. So that makes sense right there. Appreciate you, Solo. Reggie was a Compton police officer, and the main streets is patrolled by the Southeast on 108th. So how the fuck do that got to do with what does God got know about cameras? It's one of them situations. Like, what are we talking about?
I don't know. How was I referred to? Was I referred to Wack as Jones? They have his back name. I don't know who the fuck Back is. I don't know. I know I've never had that moniker, but no, I don't know. Maybe it was some coded shit.
Beck needs to talk to Dell. It's important. Mark is involved in the gang business and operations. Beck is calling on another line to Mark.
What is Mark saying I had to do with the case, bro?
Like, listen, in the paperwork, it said you tried to call Dog, remember?
Nigga, I was a target. My house got raided.
Wait for it.
I called the Dog, and I think Mark knows.
Nay, I hope you didn't gave that man your phone number by now. I see y'all going back and forth. I ain't gonna say too much, but Nay, I hope you didn't gave up your phone number. I'm just saying. I hope you didn't gave bro your number real quick. I hope you didn't drop them little 10 numbers that leads you. 3 of them is the area code. The 7 is don't worry about it. I just hope you did your part. You feel me?
I called the Dog, and I think Mark knows. Mark tried to set the 3-way up.
Beck is calling on another line to Mark.
What was I referred to in your, because I've never looked over that paperwork. Never had a need to. What was I referred to?
Yeah, we wouldn't have referred to you as an informant because you never were. We would have referred to you as a target or a source of, not a source of information because you weren't even that. So, you know, I'm a little vague on it right now because
the subscribe button. When I beat you on Power Room, you going to bed.
We go through WACK100's paperwork, and what happened was Wack almost had us fooled by not being CS2 back, so he keeps playing himself. Now, they don't have his name on any of this paperwork except for one sentence when they say CS2 back is trying to get in contact with DD. And that's Dell Dog, rest in peace. And on the wiretap, it say, I don't fuck with the Wack nigga. Don't give him my number. But he also had a conversation with somebody named Mark Stevens, Marky Mark, who's also on the case. And he was like, remember, I just was calling you. Nigga trying to get on the 3-way. I never asked for his number. I was trying to get a 3-way to Dell Dog. And
Okay.
So you're denying being...
So you're denying being Back, but you're admitting to the statements that Back made. Particles!
This confidential source, CS2 Back. But you're not denying trying to get Dell Dog's number in the same exact motions that the paperwork is saying that you did.
Okay. I get it.
So what you're doing is you're admitting to being on that phone, being the person on the phone, but you're not admitting to being the confidential source. But there's no way that you cannot admit because you're on the phone and you're in the paperwork and you're saying so.
And
that
on the wiretap.
What does this all mean?
So it means that he's a confidential informant for the Federal Bureau of Investigations.
All right. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, man. It's free. I'm the so he's free. We gone. Hey, man, real quick. Y'all ready for me to give away this $100? Are y'all ready for me to give away this $100? Are y'all ready for me to give away this $100? I mean, that's all I want to know. All I want to know, are y'all ready to give away this $100 on a live homies? On God. So look, the Rich Trap Drive. We're gonna give y'all one more chance to be entered into this donation. I'm gonna give it away in 10 minutes. I'm gonna give away $100. In 10 minutes, I'm gonna give away $100. How can you win $100? Show y'all real quick, cause y'all gonna think it's a game. Y'all gonna think that it's a game. Hold on. Where my super chats at? Damn, I can't even go back to my super chats. Sheesh. Sheesh. Okay. Well, Jason Marshall then gave up $100. Jason Marshall then gave up $100, and Jason Marshall said that if y'all drop a like, a comment, and subscribe, plus a donation, he is going to give $100 to somebody who has donated to the Rich Trap Drive. How can you donate to the Rich Trap Drive? You can drop a super chat. You can drop a cash app. You can go to richtraphouse.com. You feel me? And get into that. That's all you got to do. 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 And at 3:50, that's in 9 minutes, we're going to give away this good Chiliana. In 3:50, at 3:50, that's 9 minutes. Manny Truth, are you saying that Jason Marshall is a cop? Because that's the type of shit that'll get you blocked, big dog. Don't disrespect the homie. Don't disrespect the homie. So I don't know. Hey, you know what? I don't know where the hell Josh is. I ain't seen Josh in a second. Somebody sent me a screenshot. He was in Pun's live the other day campaigning for us, but I ain't seen Josh in a minute. I don't know where my man Josh Gibbs is. Shout out to Josh Gibbs, though. So, in 9 minutes, if y'all don't donate $5, y'all about to go eat, go Black Friday shop and everything else while the poor kids can't get a Christmas tree. Don't y'all feel bad? Don't you want to be a blessing? And that right there is how Tan Khaki Pants gets me to do whatever she wants me to do, is by guilt tripping me. Guilt tripping. Guilt tripping. I'm not a cop, but I'm a cuff nay up. Okay, hey, let me find out. If y'all want to drop the Cash App, I just dropped it into the chattington. The Cash App is there. Hey, Nay, Jason, you feel me? I got the Burberry for y'all. Just let me know. If you know, you know. If you don't worry about it. But hey, man, if you know, you know. Don't worry about that. Hey, Nay says she go with Jason now, so don't talk to Nay. She go with Jason now, so don't holler at Nay. She over here giving hearts and shit. You feel me? Smiles with the little 3 hearts and shit. So don't worry about what she got going on. You feel me? She's cuffed. She's cuffed. You feel me? Y'all got 8 minutes, man. Y'all got 8 minutes. Got you. Converted to the feds afterwards. Got you. 8 minutes, man. 8 minutos, 8 minningtons. You feel me? 8 minningtons. 8 minningtons. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. For both of these, the Tan Khaki Pants. Check your email now, babe. So yeah, man. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. But don't bring no Incredible Diapers over here. We don't want that. Have you ever seen Incredible Diapers? Like, has anybody ever actually seen these diapers? Has anybody ever seen these diapers? All right. We're gonna go into the next piece of content. Oh, they in the Congo. Got it. Yep, that's it. You know what I mean? Yep, it should pop up as Beria Boys. Yep, that should pop up. ASAP Rocky Puma collab. The ASAP Rocky Pumas are ugly.
Thank you for joining the Wise Nuts, the chair segment once again. Today's guest, we have WACK100, CEO of 100 Entertainment.
This nigga management's a fucking asshole. Bro, you know what? I'm gonna read it out loud too. This nigga management is an asshole. Bro just dropped $2. Management just dropped off $2, and he said, I don't want to enter no. I just play cartoon sea walking. This nigga is let it, bro. Bro, every day this nigga sends me something about cartoon crip walking. Let it go, nigga. Let it go. Let it go, bro. You've been on fire lately. Let it go. Shout out to Yada I mean for dropping off $10 into the giveaway. Yes, Pop.
I'm playing the game.
What game you want to play?
I don't know.
You want your brothers to play with you?
I know what game.
Okay, go figure out what game you want them to play and then go tell them to play.
I'm gonna show you.
You gonna show me what game you want them to play? Okay, go for it. Rashawn Howard sent $5. Let me see. Rashawn Howard sent $5. All right, y'all. Y'all got 4 minutes left, man. 4 minutes. We're giving away $100 in 4 minutes. We're giving I'm not playing it. I'm not. That's what I'm not doing. I'm not playing. I'm not playing it, bro. I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it.
New selection of Solomon's.
Shout out to Portia dropping another $5. Shout out to Portia. Hey, and keep in mind, man, that nigga Jason Marshall said just because you don't win this week don't mean you can't win next week. You feel me? Hey, just because you don't win this week don't mean you can't win next week. Hey, just because you don't win this week don't mean you can't win next week. Come on now. Come on now. Jason Marshall said he got $100 for y'all every week into the giveaway. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. How about we wait for you want to? Okay, go tell your brother. I don't think you know how to play that though. Is there any other board games y'all can play that he knows how to play? That's simple. Play a simple one.
Okay.
Yeah, like that might be too complicated for him. Clickbait BS. Okay, well that's fine. We giving away $100 in 3 minutes though. We giving away $100 in 3 minutes though. Hugh McGinnis sent $5. Shout out to Hugh. Shout out to Hugh sent $5. Shout out to Hugh. Hugh McGinnis sent $5. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Let me. Is it Mugnis or McGinnis? Mugnis? Mungis? Mugnis? Or is it McGinnis? I apologize, bro, if I'm butchering your name. I apologize if I'm butchering your name. Hold on, man. Let me these super chats. I mean, these cash apps is coming, man. Hold on, I'm just making sure I'm getting everybody down. Jason just dropped another $5. Tan khaki pants, new rich when play the super duper cool video. This nigga's burnt the fuck out. 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 Handicap walking is barnacles.
Bring it over here to the clouds, the Hawkers, A6, Saucony. These are stupid. These.
My shoe plug is sending me shoes that I don't.
And these are sale joints.
None of these I'm wild about. None of these I'm wild about. And all the ones that I'm wild about, I already got. I do kind of like these zip-up yellow ones, though. Real quick, chat. My bad. My shoe plug is sending me sneakers. Do y'all like these? We giving away money in 1 minute. Y'all like these? Oh, shit. I forgot that she was on here. Fuck. I forgot that she was on here. I forgot that she was on here watching and silently judging me. I forgot that she was on here watching and silently judging me. I totally forgot. I totally forgot this girl was on this live watching me. All right. We giving away $100. My man Vaughn Bradley, go ahead and drop your cash app, big dog. Vaughn Bradley said, hey, we testing you out, Vaughn Bradley. We testing you out. My man Jason Marshall said he want to see if you about what you saying. Vaughn Bradley said that Vaughn Bradley, hold on. Where you at? Vaughn Bradley, you said that if we sent you the 100, you was gonna send it right back for us to play your music. We gonna see, because if you send it right back, all we gonna do is put it in the pot for the family, for the trap drive. But we gonna see. Vaughn Bradley, we want to see you drop your cash app. You gonna watch it happen right now. Watch it happen right now. See, Jason Marshall want to see if you about your business. You want to see about your business. You feel me? Baby, I just sent you the password right now. Vaughn Bradley, you said that if we sent you the 100, you said that if we sent you the 100, you was gonna send it right back so we could play your music. And if you send it right back, we gonna put that back into the trap drive. We gonna put that right back into the trap drive. Hey, he said, I'm good. Just play my song. Hey, send it to YouTube right now. He said, I ain't even worried about it. I'm sending it right back. He kept his word. Vaughn Bradley, send it. I'm gonna play your song right now. Send it. I'm gonna play your song right now, and I'm gonna play this last piece of WACK100 content and Bricc Baby exposing them. Vaughn Bradley, send your song to my Instagram right now, and we gonna play it, bro. We gonna play it. You a real one for that. You a real one. He said, don't even send it to me. Just keep it and play my music. That's right. Hey, Jason, he did what he said he was gonna do. Just play Vol Raw You Pie. All right, let's see. We're gonna go into it right now. Vol Raw, it better be, bro. It's not fire. They're gonna clown you, bro. It's not fire. They're gonna clown you. Vol VAW RAW You Pie. Let's see. Vol Raw You Pie. You got the king hat on. This you right here, big dog. That's you right there. Let me know if that's the right one, big dogs, before we play. Let me know if that's the right one. Shout out to Jason Bradley, man. Hey, not Jason Bradley, Vol Raw, Jason Marshall. I mixed you and Jason Bradley. I mixed y'all up. Shout out to Brodo. Yeah, I mean, let me see. Can somebody tell me? Well, yeah, I mean, super chat. I think I could be. I can't see him no more. Yeah, I mean. All right, man. Let's play this. Let's play this. I like how the beat came in already. I'm not just saying this because this nigga's being solid with the 100. I like how the beat came in already. The first 3 seconds, I'm interested.
Let me tell you what it is. Real niggas only get the fuck from around here. I heard what you said, but we know it ain't real. Only thing I wanna know is how your girl pussy feel. Yeah, and I'ma get it too. Cause I'm a winner, dude. Spin when I'm in it, get wrong, and I'ma spin it, you. You a hoe, I should've knew it from jump. Played tricks and you figured you could do what you want. Nigga, not me. Nah, read the son. Got me heated, guaranteed that I'ma see you, boy. When I see you, no heater, I'ma beat you, boy. Leave you leaking with your people calling for the people, boy. No reason for the weak in your pop, but even if you think about it, baby, ready to die. All the raw hill nigga, and I'm ready to ride. Head up with that Nina, I be ready to fire. Yeah, you ain't no man, you pie. Yeah, you talk about me, you pie. You wanna be me, you pie. You pie, you pie. You ain't no man, you pie. You talk about me, you wanna be me, you pie. You pie. I'm a beast, bitch, you know what it is. See, I'm a Del-Ray nigga, so I'm real till they kill me. A lot gon' hate, but a lot gon' feel me. But all can relate to a motherfucker's real G. I'm smoking on this purple and I'm drinking this good. A lot of niggas think I'm joking when I say it's my year. Gotta listen to what I'm saying, cause I'm stating this good. Stay the fuck up on my face, I was brave with no fear, nigga. Now it's time to get it. It ain't no holding back. If you hear a nigga lyrics, you can hear I'm stating facts. Never hit behind lie, never forsaken, never rack. Let my niggas all shine, getting faded in the back, getting faded all black. And I'm ready for the warfare. You ain't about that action, nigga, you don't wanna go there. I can tell you, bitch, by the pussy in your eyes. All the problem with me, nigga, it's a problem till you die. You pie. You ain't no me, you pie. You talk about me, you pie. You wanna be me, you pie. You pie. You pie. You ain't no me, you pie. You talk about
Man, pie ass nigga, but guess what, boy? We coming, nigga. We coming. Yeah, nigga.
I like this, bro. Hey, that shit low-key slap, bro. I'm not gonna front. Oh, that's my song. That's my music. Hey, I like that, bro. Pie ass nigga. I like that. I like that. I ain't gonna front. I like that. Smash or pass. I'm gonna say smash. I like it. I'm gonna recommend that you get DistroKid, and through DistroKid, you can pay the $4.99. It's like a song or like a year or something like that, and you can get the mastering AI. But outside of that, bro, I think it's a good record. I like it. What does pie mean? Like you a bitch ass nigga? Is that what that mean? Like you a pie ass nigga? Like you a bitch ass nigga, mark ass nigga, buster ass nigga, lame ass nigga, e ass nigga, foo ass nigga, flu flaming skull dug and larcener ass nigga, lame ass turned down, always running from a fade, won't bust a grape in a fruit fright, no squabbly wobbly, dropping like it's hot, always putting your words over your whoopies because you ain't got no whoopies to put over your words ass nigga. Basically, bro, turned down and he had to roll it up and get up out of there. Is that what it means to be a pie ass nigga? You feel me? I'm just saying. Who is Zip with the drip? Shout out to Brodo. I like it. Hey, yeah, hey, if Vol Bradley, if that nigga Jason Marshall said he gonna do something, that nigga's gonna do it. So you might want to reach out to that nigga. And big shout out to my nigga Krells. He come through all the time with the Cash Appingtons with the super chats, man. So shout out to Krells, my man Krells in the building as he always does. Always in the building, always in the building. Krells, I appreciate you, bro. And for this month, it's gonna be going towards the Rich Trap Drive, bro. So I know you guys come through and you bless me, bro. But this time we giving it away. December the 15th, we're doing a Rich Trap Drive to a family in need. We're gonna make sure they get what they deserve. We're gonna make sure they get what they need. We showing love to somebody outside of us. We're gonna make sure somebody can get a good somebody can have a good Christmas. What it is, Rich, salute to the real dads. Salute to the real dads. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. All right, man. So let's get back into this content, man. Let me get back into this.
Thanks for joining us today, Wack.
Yo, before we get started, I hear this voice. So I'm doing this whole interview, and I just got this mystical voice coming from somewhere. Like, I don't know if he's, like, behind the wall. I don't know what's going on, but this is definitely
December the 14th is the last day to donate. December the 15th will be the actual day of the giveaway, the Rich Trap Drive. So make sure you top that. Baby, I just sent it to you. You got to drop your email so you know how to get in contact with you, Vol Bradley. We don't know how to get in contact with you. Hey, look, when y'all send in information to each other in this chat, y'all keep in mind, I can see everything, but y'all can only see what's in front of you. I can see everything. Y'all can only see what's in front of y'all. Shout out to Freddie Hood. Just said $5 for the Rich Trap Drive. You feel me? Hold on. Let me put Krell's 20 in. Hold on. Krell's spent the doubly wobbly. And I want to say Freddie Hood just sent 5. Dylan. Yeah, so when y'all giving each other information and past information, assume nobody in this chat knows how to good catch. Good catch. Ooh, good catch. Good catch. Did you bump it or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Assume. Look like I had the Blake on me. I promise you, I don't got Blake on me. I promise I don't got Blake on me. It looked like I had Blake on me for a second. I just when my jacket was sitting up. I don't got Blake on me. Look.
You want me to put this in back?
No. But certain things we don't say when the video's on live. You feel me?
Yes.
So thank you. I appreciate it. Handle that for me. Yeah, Rashawn, we shouted you out, bro. We got you on here. My man Rashawn Howard with the $5. Hell yeah, we shouted you out, bro. We appreciate you, Rashawn. Hell yeah, we got you. Hell yeah, we got you. What the hell was I saying? I forget. Let's go back into this content. I totally forgot what I was saying. I totally forgot. But we're going to jump back into this content. I don't know. You pie. I'm new, broski. I watch your videos. I finally caught a log. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, man. You here, bro. That's all that matters. All right, cool. Let's keep going though. Hey, Nay. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Hold on, I'm finna play this content real quick. I need to, let me one thing real quick. Let me just try something real quick. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Hold on real quick, y'all. Let me see something real quick. Nay, give me 10, 9, 8, 7. That nigga said, Nay, I love you, mommy. 9. That nigga said, Nay, I love you, mommy. Nay, the choice is yours. Nay, the choice is yours. You saw what just happened. The choice is yours. I'm gonna let you deal with or not deal with at your leisure, but the choice is yours. Let's keep going now. In the back or the front? The back.
This is definitely different.
Nay, I'm gonna let you do your big one should you choose to. So you got the tools you need to do what you got to do. I'm not sure if he's pie or not, but we'll let the chat decide. All right, man, let's get back into this content. I don't want no further do's or don'ts, man. We got WACK100 goes all the way in on Bricc, baby, Big Meech, and Lil Durk. It's an hour and 15 minutes. I'm not sure I'm finna give you guys the whole hour and 15, but we finna go ahead and get it cracking.
Right. It's like the planetarium.
7 for real. You see what happened? 7 front. 7 front.
Something going on right now. It's kind of, then the voice has this Art LeBeau type thing going on.
Oh, she chipped him already? Damn, that was quick.
Yeah, Blake, with the response,
leaves this shit. Wack trying to push this whole narrative about that specific.
Do you think he's being genuine?
Oh,
Wack. You think he really believes this shit about you, or do you think that
Wack got content? It's time to make content, man. He don't know what the fuck he talking about. That's why I said in that conversation, I don't know if you heard or
I listened to like the first 40 minutes today.
But I said, what you doing is just saying a gang of shit, and I'm going along with it for content right now. You sound crazy to the motherfucker.
Right.
Like, I'm only entertaining this shit right now because we're in front of 35,000 people, and I had to make that clear. Like, bro, I wouldn't answer these questions 100 times back to back ever in my life because you're not getting nowhere.
Right.
Like, it's like you got good questions, but then when I come with the response for the question, no. But those are illegal in California. Like, bro, 6 so as much as you'd have prayed and wished for me to go to jail, man, it would have happened already if it was gonna happen. Boy, you be praying. Like, I've never seen a gangbanger wish jail on a nigga so bad.
Now, in this clip, he's responding to you.
I've never seen a gangbanger wish jail on a ninja so bad.
Claiming that he's working with law enforcement.
Yeah, he's done before in the paperwork. We think it's him. So,
but we've already proven that you're confidential source number 2, Backington Barnacles.
That was we called him on academics. Might have been academics, a club. I was one of the two we called him. He might have called my phone, but nevertheless, everything that I talk about is already on the internet. So sometimes things are said and it really is not, it doesn't relate to anything. And then things pop up and we like, hold on, where did we hear that from?
Hey, who sniped Scarfy hat? Just real quick. Who sniped Scarfy hat? My man can't get into the chat. Who blicked Scarfy?
So
that's the homie, man. I know he be trolling and all that kind of stuff, but that's the homie, man. That's the homie. He play a little rough, but you know what I'm saying? Scarfy hat, that's the homie. That's the homie.
With the Quando situation at the Beverly Center across the street. And for the longest, right, the world thought this shooting was behind a bad marijuana deal that has something to do with some Persians, Russians, or Armenians. This is what the world thought. And we left it at that, right? So 3-4 months later, in February of 2023, Bricc Baby goes on the thing with FLAKKO and says, I guess they can't say they didn't slide for King Von no more. And FLAKKO is oblivious to what he's talking about. What he talking about? He like, yeah, Lil Pap. So
hold on real quick. Boys! Two things. I already know the answer is no. Has anybody fed the dog today?
No.
First of all, whose dog is he?
Ours.
Whose dog is it though? Yours.
Yeah.
Yours. Who asked for the dog?
Me.
Who pressed for the dog?
Me.
Who was on OD about the dog?
Me.
Hey, you two. The first one and the last one. Y'all asked for the dogs. The middle one, he just takes responsibility. Thank you, Dylan, because you do pick up a lot of slack with the dog. Did you ask for a dog?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Did you ask for a dog?
Yes.
So whose responsibility is it to feed the dog twice a day?
Me.
Okay. So why is he always the one feeding the damn dog? Right. Nah, but whose dog is it though?
Mine.
Right. So why is he always the one doing? Get off my bed. Why is he always the one doing it? Right. So you, who owns the dog, 3 things need to happen with your dog. Number 1, your dog needs to eat. Number 2, set the gate up so your dog can go outside and eat. Number 3, when the last time you washed your dog?
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Okay.
I'm just freaking saying, bro. Physics. I'm just saying, bro. We got this expensive ass dog. Look up the Mexican hairless Xolo, XOLO, Mexican hairless. Look up this dog. I got this expensive dog, this over expensive dog. Feed your animal. That's all I'm saying.
he's the first one to tie Little Dirk's team and these shooters to this murder. He said it. We kind of still didn't pay it any attention. June 2023, he gets raided. My little homeboy is tied in with his family somehow. He calls
Mo P.
They just kicked in Bricc Baby's door and found the AK-47. Right? So I started applying the pressure. He bails out. We're like, yo, we need to see your paperwork, bro. We need to see your bail paperwork. We need to see everything on it, right? He's in contact at the time.
Here's the craziest thing about it. People will assume that Wack is who they need to check in with. Oh, we need to see your paper. We need to see paper. Nigga, who the fuck are you? Why do we got to show anything to this nigga? He's a snitch. Like, this nigga is a snitch. This nigga's a snitched. I flackoed out. I kind of sound like Smack with that one. He's a snitched. He's a snitch. This nigga is a snitch. You feel me? So why do we have to prove ourselves or prove our validity or prove our worth or prove our realness to a nigga that's a snitched? As my nigga Smacks would say. You feel me? As Smacks would say, what the hell is going on here? Where's the heart? Don't worry about it.
Tight, he's telling 600, yo, the feds and the LAPD was there, and they asking about Big U. Big U got a situation coming. They gonna make an arrest. Now, this is June. He said they.
Wait, that's the same Manny? Oh, this nigga Manny is clever. I see what you did there, Manny. You crafty.
Been on me since March. So what he says, right? So we listening. We wake up at the top of August, and by God, Big U's arrested by the feds. So now we wondering what type of conversation was going on in there with you to where they're this open to discuss other individuals with you, right? We let it go. We drive it there, we let it go. But for a year, I've been asking, where's your court date, right? For the AK-47. So we apply a little pressure on Academic Show a couple days ago when this thing...
Hey, that nigga's Deadpool, bro. Regenerated like a mother chucker. Okay.
Pops up. And he pops up, and I asked him again, where's your court date? He says, I went to court in July, and the AK-47 was a DA reject. I said, what court? Compton Court. Now, you know we the exposers. You didn't gave me some information. Compton Court? Who could I call to look into this? None other than Reggie Wright. Call Reggie, send him his first.
So you can call Reggie Wright to look up Bricc Baby situation in the Compton courthouse, but this is the same cop who knew about what was going on in the main streets, which is not in Compton. It's a little bit of Barnaculia's going on right now. It's a little bit of Barnaculia going on right now. Just a little bit of skullduggery, flu flammery, and larceny. Because you're saying that Reggie Wright knew about the. I am flocking out right now. You're saying that Reggie Wright knew about the Del Dog situation and the Stutterbox situation with the main streets, but then you're also saying that Reggie Wright is giving you information on Bricc Baby and Compton. Two things in that situation can't be true at once. Either he's working with Compton or he's working with LA. It's not the same. It don't cross. So,
last name, date of birth. Yo, he said he got a DA reject for a June 23rd arrest for AK-47. Bricc Baby voluntarily tells us, yeah, the fans in the LAPD was there. Okay, cool. Reggie Wright gets back 3 days ago on the 100 Show podcast we did and says he got the information back from the Compton courts and the DAs. On that date, the only thing Bricc Baby was arrested and charged on was a drug code, no AK-47, which means the feds have the K. That's all that means. But you lied to us and told us the AK-47 was a DA reject. See, we're trying to figure out how you run around here. An AK-47 is not like getting caught with a
hey, giving like words is hard.
9 or a 40. That's a firearm that's illegal in the.
Hey, bro came out of the gulag, parachuted down, and went rah, and knocked down everybody. It's a war zone joke. If you get it, you get it. Don't worry about it.
They're not DA rejecting that on somebody that's a.
Hold on, real quick. Go. Can I ask you a question? The last time you checked the laundry, what happened?
The clothes were wet.
Okay, and then what did I tell you to do?
And you told me to set them for 60 more minutes.
Okay, and then what did you do?
I set them for 60 more minutes.
And then what happens at the end of 60 minutes?
I take them out the laundry.
Have you taken them out the laundry?
Yes, sir. I fold them.
Ooh, okay. Okay. I got it. What did you take the ones out? You get a pound too. Did you take out the wash and put in the dryer?
Yes. Good job.
Nothing to say. Touche, sir. Round 2 goes to you. Touche. That little nigga was good. Touche. Watch this. Hold on. Dad curveball. Go. Dad curveball. Watch this. Let me get my leg back. Did you put them away neatly?
Yes.
So if I go check right now, is neat, or do you need to double check it?
Double check.
All right. It'd be too perfect if you put them away neatly. It'd be too perfect if you put them away neatly. It'd be too perfect. We just got another donation. Hey, whoa, hold on. Real quick. Freddie Hood sent $5. Jetty May Logistics sent $100. Yes, sir. Jetty May dropped another 100. Yes, sir. Yeah, Jason, nigga, what? You see how, bro, wait. Nigga, you see how I came through with that helmet? Is it neat? No? Yeah. All right, then. Big dad win. Yeah, you see me? Petty. Yeah, I had to catch a little win on the kids. You can't just let them flawless victory me. That nigga almost got a flawless victory. No hit. Perfect win. I ain't like, what? But is it neat, though? You took your time and did it neatly. I go check right now and it's neat. Boom. But shout out to Jetty May for dropping off $100. And shout out to all the dads in the chat who recognize what I just did right there. Shout out to y'all.
Ex-convict.
Nope. Send it to me, G-Nation.
Right. They're not doing that, right? So now we're wondering, okay, well, we checked into that. You lied about it. This CI number 4 says, this co-conspirator number 4 says he's a local LA gang member who...
Oh, that's my man Krills who came through with the hundo. Okay, Krills. Shout out to Jetty May Trucking Company, my man Krills with the good business.
Let OTF know where Quando was staying and when he was in town. And that's what it says, and he was dropping the pin. Now, you press Quando on checking in, you and Big U. So we like, okay, AK, we don't know where it's at. You just admitted that the original search warrant now, out of his mouth, was for his electronic devices. They stumbled up on the AK while searching for the electronic devices. Okay? You ain't been to court on the K. The feds got the K. Not Compton Court. It's not on the state side. And you haven't been to court in 16 months. And now the paperwork is produced. And since then, we've gotten a call from a certain individual, which once he is where he needs to be, he called Loose Cannon and said, bro, when they hit the dudes in Chicago, they hit my mama's spot. Nobody knows what I did but one person. Bricc baby. They're from the same gang. So it's more to come on the exposure side. So we can try.
So now you're trying to expose unnamed sources with unnamed information about an unnamed situation with Bricc baby. Who did it? That one homie, that one guy? Come on, bro. You just make sure.
Court in 16 months. And now the paperwork is produced. And since then, we've gotten a call from a certain individual, which once he is where he needs to be, he called Loose Cannon and said, bro.
Anybody calling Loose Cannon that's happening with what's going on in the streets is a bigger idiot than Loose Cannon.
When they hit the dudes in Chicago, they hit my mama's spot. Nobody knows what I did but one person. Bricc baby. They're from the same gang. So it's more to come on the exposure side. So we ain't trying to see you to jail. We just simply go on over the things you've already said. We already think he talked too much. These are things you're saying. You're saying these things. I'm not saying them. We're just asking. If you ask me the same question 100 times, I should give you the same answer. Unless I told a lie.
Well, I'm so glad that you said it so we don't have to, because you give multiple different answers all the time with these situations, with all your flammery, skullduggery, and larceny. So you are really, 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 really a pot calling a kettle black right now, because you are the king of misinformation and multiple stories and forgetting your lie, big dog. So yeah, there's also that. That's a thing. Officer back, confidential source number 2 back. So yeah.
And then I started to trip up. So, that's what that is. And he said it. He exposed it. Like, you should have never said, identified OTF as they put in their work.
Now, there were 4 conspirators, right?
5.
But how many of the names were mentioned?
They mentioned Lil Durk as one. They mentioned conspirator number 3 as the manager. The guy that booked the flights and rooms or whatever. He's doing this job. Number 4 is the local LA guy. Number 2 is a shooter, right? That's giving up information, which they think is the jam guy. I wouldn't know. I don't even know if the jam guy was even in town or in jail. I wouldn't know. And number 5. So number 2 and 5 are shooters. And number 4 is the local LA guy that gave up the location.
So you think Bricc baby was one of the 5, but his name is not mentioned?
We think he's number 4. It's gonna come out.
So does this make WACK100 a snitch? Because he's a self-admitted Paru. He's a self-admitted blood. He just told Blue Devil that if you ever call me a snitch in my face, I would knock you out. Therefore, he is subscribing to a street lifestyle. He's subscribing to a street way of thinking. He's subscribing to a gang lifestyle. He's subscribing to a gang way of thinking. Yet here he is on the internet giving a full eyewitness confession, testimony, and possible conspiracy trial on Bricc baby. Okay, that's gangster. That's gangster.
Quando got back to Georgia from the shooting. He got pressed prior to about checking in. Quando claims rolling 60s. He's just not from California. So he got pressed by checking in, right? As soon as he got back after the Beverly Hills shooting, he dropped his flag and said, I'm no longer from...
Hey, we just picked up another $100 from my man Frank. Shout out to Frank. Just dropped another hundo.
60s anymore. Y'all ain't got my back. Now, I don't know if law enforcement told him something. I don't know if he put it together or somebody else told him something like, because he made mention that come to find out these cars have been on me everywhere I went. They knew where I started from. So maybe he did the math on whoever he was checking in with was, conspiring him or backdooring him. At the end of the day, that's you. Like, Bricc, you the one who went on the internet talking about you got to check in. And then after that, just said, so what? Little Dirk homeboy just got killed. I don't care if Quando from 60s. So what if I told him the location of where he was at? That just came out of his mouth. He just said that. So, at the end of the day, all we're doing is asking Bricc Baby why he has said certain things. That's it.
But again, you as being the super banged out power rules on the internet, wondering why a Crip is doing and saying what a Crip is doing and saying, but you're the super high political figure within the power rules amongst the blacks. Huh. Okay. I guess sometimes the best example is given to us by what not to do.
Why you said something.
Now, you've also had a falling out with Big U, right?
Yeah, that's been like some years now, probably about 4 years now.
So you're not concerned at all about, with regards to repercussions from the 60s?
Right now, my concern is for the overall 60s, the repercussions from Bricc Baby and Big U about what they're conspiring against on the guys over there that are good. They're like poisonous fruit right now. They're cancer over there. You got one dude that got police contracts. You got another dude that's telling us they're going to pick Big U up in 2 months. We don't know how you know that. And then he's also telling us Big U's threatening to make him say things on the internet because of a video he has him doing something. Right? So at the end of the day, these is the only two people right now at this point in time that's really giving out a black eye over there. Everybody else over there is doing what they're supposed to do, how they're supposed to do it. But I think, people got to understand.
So if Big U and Bricc Baby are giving the 60s a black eye, are you giving the power rules a concussion based off the same logic? If Bricc Baby and Big U are giving the 60s a black eye, would it be safe to say that Wack is outside giving the power rules a concussion? Just trying to figure out where it starts and stops. Just trying to figure it out.
We known him to be. That ain't who that guy is anymore. That dude got federal indictments. Why he ain't going to court?
He got he's an informant too, huh? You think Big U's an informant?
He got a contract with the 77th Street crash unit that says he got to report gang locations, gang hotspots, firearms use, and things of that nature.
Want to take it? Okay.
You look like Sideshow Bob. Yeah.
Love you.
I love you.
You know what I mean? He's doing things that we're not supposed to be doing. You can't straddle the track like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a pimp and a preacher too. You can be a pimp that turned into a preacher, but you can't preach on Sunday. And you talking about you pimping the women on Monday.
But you snitch on Sunday and then gangbang on Monday. So what? I'm trying to figure out where it starts and stops at. Because you be on here snitching, big dog. Telling. But now you're trying to dictate where it starts and stops at. And I'm confused because it just seems like a lot of flammery, skullduggery, and larceny. But it is what it is.
You can't do it. It's a contradiction of what you're supposed to stand for and represent. So, with us knowing now what the grid program is and him getting paid for it, and the understanding that in order to maintain these contracts, you have to be productive and produce, right? He's been having it now for quite some time. We just didn't know about it. We thought developing option was Pop Warner football, continuation program, graffiti removal, back to school, school supply giveaways, things of that nature.
So you hung around with Big U for double-digit years, but now you haven't all of a sudden have any idea about what he had going on. This is the same person who you said tried to get you to backdoor Nipsey hustle, but yet you didn't have any idea about this. This is crazy. The amount of larceny, flammery, skullduggery, and just absolute BS behavior out of this man is crazy. It does not, on any way, any level, any aspect, make any type of sense. And what I had a conversation with Munchie B this morning. Big shout out to Munchie B. And I said, outside of Munchie B and Street TV, it's amazing how all the other podcasters or YouTubers in our space will sit here and speak on everything else. Niggas that go out of their way to embarrass Bricc, baby. Niggas that go out of their way to embarrass Smack. Niggas that go out of their way to embarrass AD. Niggas that go out of their way to embarrass me. Niggas that go out of their way to embarrass T-Rail. When AD had a situation in San Diego, it was everywhere. When Bricc Baby had a situation with DW Flame, it was everywhere. When T-Rail get into it with his brother, it's everywhere. When Smack have his issue with his partners on Apollo and all that kind of stuff, it's everywhere. Wack could get marked out and niggas are quiet about it. My question to my fellow YouTubers are, what the fuck are you niggas afraid of? That's my question. What the fuck are you niggas afraid of? Is there a big bad boogeyman lurking around this motherfucker and everybody know about the bodies being caught but me and I'm over here smoking weed on my own little island and I don't know about it? I want to know why everybody gets so silent about this buster when he get marked out. Niggas had everything to say about him going crashing out on Haters World when I done did this nigga so much filthier, so much dirtier. I don't know if that's the way to put it. So dirty. I don't know. Whatever. Words is hard. Words are hard. I'm just trying to figure it out. Because, it seems like it's a lot of selective politicking and it's a lot of scary politicking going on in these YouTube streets. Hey, if you offended, you should be. I said what I said.
Never, ever had mentioned or told me anything about this. And we ran about 17 years. When I got those contracts, I didn't even...
My man Mo P said, look, man, I wouldn't be into it with a federal agent either.
3-4 days. It was a little nerve-wracking.
How did you have access to those contracts?
It was a dude named, what is it? I don't know how I went. It's a blogger. And because me and Big U was so tight, he accused me of being part of the program. So I find out by accident. Right? Forget his name, it'll come to me.
This is the same nigga who went and sat with Haters World for 3.5 hours, but swear to God, he didn't know who Haters World was, but yet you sat with him for 3.5 hours. So you didn't know anything. As much as you have on everybody, as much information as you put on everybody, you feel me? That's that.
He accused me, and on the caption, it says, Wack and Big U working with the police. So when I'm listening to it, he's reading the contract. He's actually reading it. So I hit another blogger, dude I know that Big Chuck. I said, yo, you know this dude? He like, yeah, I know him. I said, man, can he forward over the contracts he was reading? Because I'm still not believing it at the time. Because he's accusing me of being part of it. So I know you on some BS. Dude sends it over.
Hey, Carolina Kid just said something real. He told this whole story a couple of years ago, but he said he got it from Big U's niece. Now he's saying he got it from this way. The story just continues to change.
Whole contract. And I'm going through it. I said, yeah, I don't know nothing about this. He said, man, y'all too tight. I see Big U's signature. I see other signatures. I'm reading it. And what shook me was the police issued device to communicate with law enforcement in form of a BlackBerry. That shut me down. Because for years had asked him, why did he have a why he had a BlackBerry? He would always say somebody gave it to him. It was nothing, no big deal. So now as I'm reading this, it's giving a description of the device they gave them to communicate. So the dude was like, man, ain't no way you and Big U this tight. You don't know nothing. You ain't getting some of this money. I said, I'll tell you what, brother, I'm not from the Crenshaw district. You saying every area has this? Yeah. I said, well, I'm from Pacoima. He said, you know what? We're going to go pull theirs. He called me a couple days later. He says, bro, yeah, you ain't on the Pacoima one. I said, well, I would like to know who is.
Wait,
and he told
run this back one time.
I'm reading it, and what shook me was The police issued device to communicate with law enforcement in form of a BlackBerry. That shut me down because for years had asked him, why did he have a why he had a BlackBerry? He would always say somebody gave it to him. It was nothing, no big deal. So now as I'm reading this, it's giving a description of the device they gave them to communicate. So the dude was like, man, ain't no way you and Big U this tight. You don't know nothing. You ain't getting some of this money. I said, I tell you what, brother, I'm not from the Crenshaw district. You saying every area has this shit? Yeah, I said, well, I'm from Pacoima. He said, you know what? We're going to go pull theirs. He called me a couple days later. He says, bro, yeah, you ain't on the Pacoima one. I said, well, I would like to know who is.
So you saying whoever's on the Pacoima Paru grid program is a snitch? That's what you're saying? Got it. My dog Trap, I gotta say, coming from a father, I do everything for his kids. Salute you, bro. Never be circumcised above. Hey, I appreciate you, 24 Nato. Appreciate you, big dog. All the daddies in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all, man. If you a good father to your kids, if you wake up every day and you a real daddy to your kids, shout out to y'all, man. Big dedicated. Shout out to King.
And the name he told me was a guy I grew up with, right? I knew the guy he told me that's over the one in my area, right? But he's not a gang member. You know, everybody knows him, so I wouldn't hold it against him, not him, right? And he said, yeah, Wack, if you was, then you would be getting the money for your area. I said, brother, let me enlighten you on something.
Hey, God bless you, giving life.
Right here, you got to be a California resident. I said, I've been a resident of Oklahoma, bro, since 2003. All my taxes, all my vote, everything happens for me in Oklahoma, not even in the state of California. So I found out by being accused of it because I was so close to Big U. Although my name wasn't on the contract, he thought I knew about it. So when I started questioning him about it, that's when our falling out started. It really did some damage. You know, there was other things that went on prior to, but that right there was like really damaging and mind-wrecking because it's like things is going on, and for you to hold that position with law enforcement is just dangerous, brother. And there's no way you're not going to cross the line to maintain that contract the way it's written.
Now, you grew up in Pacoima, right?
Born and raised, born, bred, and fed.
So you were part of the Valley Piru.
Yeah.
Now, was 60s a rival gang or?
Well, you know, they Crips, so, you know, anything with a blue bandana is a rival gang. It wasn't our everyday daily rival gang, no, it wasn't. But within our neighborhood, we had spectacles. You know, my neighborhood it's an all Paru city, right?
So you from an all Paru city, from an all Paru neighborhood, and blah blah blah. Yet you was meat eating Big U, and every opportunity you had to get chilly with your own homies, you didn't. You put those opportunities in Big U's hands, only to end up getting mad and getting upset, and then turn on Big U. Got it.
I'm Hispanic, and back in my heyday, right? You had Pacoima, you had San Fernando. So Sanfe was a direct enemy to anything in Pacoima. So we pretty much got along with the essays, you know, in my heyday back then. You know, we shared the same projects, the Van Nuys apartments with the Van Nuys boys, right? And then you had your local essay outside of it. You know what I mean? You had like Violent Boys in Sun Valley and things like that just didn't get along with the city. Anything that said Pacoima killer by nature, we wasn't going to get along with it. But it was a lot of money coming through there. It was a lot of gorgeous women coming through there. And it was really only one black gang, young street gang. The OVGs, which was our fathers and older brothers and uncles, original Valley Gangsters was there. And for a short period of time, it was a little movement called Valley Swine that came through there. But the majority of them turned OVG anyway, which is, you know, they wasn't.
And then, like, I could be wrong, but like, what Crips are out there in Pacoima for him to really get into it with like that? Like, I could be ignorant to the fact, and if I am, please excuse me. I don't mean to be disrespectful to nobody. I'm just trying to acquire some education. But from what I understood, Pacoima's full of Mexicans and then like them. But like, it's the 2 P's and a B. It's the Mexicans down there. Are there any Crips in Pacoima? Like, I'm just saying. And then your name is C blank Wack. If you C blank Wack, how many C's have you blanked? Like, your name is this big Crip disrespectful name, but like C blank Wack, How many C's have you blanked, Wack? I'm just trying to understand.
Some Bloods, they was hustlers. So you would look up and you would see some Benny Show lines, or you see some Rolling 60s. You know what I'm saying? Or some East Coast, or some, you know, pop.
And then rather than get into it with them and maintain your neighborhood and make sure that they know that's the all blood city and run them out of there and do your due diligence, you made friends because you a friendly ass nigga. Got it.
You know, because of a chick they met, or you know, they try to set up shop, and then a little beef would start. But just as far as just block to block, it's too far away. They on Crenshaw and Slauson. You know, you talking about, you know, you got to get on the 5 freeway, go to the 10. You know, get off.
Do you hear how far Wack is from South Central? Literally, listen to how far this is.
Too far away. They don't crunching up, you know, because of a chick they met, or you know, they try to set up shop, and then a little beef would start. But just as far as just block to block, it's too far away. They on Crenshaw and Slauson. You know, you talking about, you know, you got to get on the 5 freeway, go to the 10. You know, get off on Crenshaw, you know, drive down about 5-6 miles to even get to them. But in jail, or, you know, whether we went out to some type of event, concerts or whatever, you know.
Okay, my man Reg just put us on game. The First Street East Coast Cribs in Pacoima on the Hill. Okay. Oh, okay. That's where First Street start at. So wait, do they start there or they just go down that far? Damn, the East Coast got the biggest fucking hood. Them niggas go from Pacoima to Riverside. Sheesh. Goodness gracious. I forgot about the Wiz said my homie Dre Dog from there. Okay, bet. The First Street relocated to Pacoima when they left downtown. Okay, got you. Appreciate you, Reg Dog. So that's who's over there. The coast is. Got you.
Red, burgundy, and blue is always gonna be that separation. So, you know, by nature we was enemies, but they wasn't a direct enemy to me.
How old were you when you joined Pyro?
12, 1989.
12.
Caught my first case at 12.
Wow, that's young.
Yeah, but you know, I came up in a time and era where we was gang banging. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it ain't waiting like today, you know.
All right, y'all, chat. Y'all saying kick it. We finna get up out of the next one. Y'all know the deal, man. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest of this free Avenue Angel until he's free. We gone. Chat, I'm gonna keep playing this for y'all though.
Get a couple tattoos on your face, walk a certain way, and then use drugs. You know, back then we talked about selling the dope, not using the dope. You know, there was a violation. You got caught using certain drugs. You know, only thing they really accepted was like marijuana, PCP, believe it or not, which they call Sherm, things like that. You know, if they found out you was doing some crack or primos or cocaine, you know, it depending on who you were, it was going to be a DP that went on. You know what I mean? A lot of my older homies fell victim to crack, which understanding the movement of that now, I don't really hold it against them as much as I used to. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I caught my first case at 12. Saw with a deadly weapon, 245, non-firearm. Hit a dude like 28, 30 times in the face with a pellet gun. He called my mom out her name, and that's what it was. You know, I'm the youngest of boys, so I got a bunch of uncles and neighbors, and, you know, I'm watching what's going on around me, so I just responded the way I felt I was supposed to respond. I went on the run for the first time.
So you knocking niggas in the face with pellet guns, but the nigga that knocked your brother into an early grave is outside making hamburgers in Nebraska, and you ain't did nothing. Right.
Well, about 3-4 months, and then I had my first thing going to Silmar Juvenile Hall, 16350 Filbert Street, Silmar, California, 91342. I still remember
the address.
35 years later.
Wow. Yep. Let's jump to.
But see, here's the thing about Wack too. Wack be telling all these stories about all these blah blah blah. Nigga, you did your woo whopping when you was a child, bro. You wasn't no active cracking adult. You wasn't no active cracking adult, nigga. You was a badass kid, bro, trying to make a name for yourself and imitate what you seen 20 miles away in South Central, my nigga. You wasn't cracking like that.
Third time they confronted him. And Ray J's trying to be a bigger man because he's looking at these youngsters as like kids, but they're not kids. And I can say that because he's been keeping it from us. You know,
Ray J's been keeping it from you?
He's been keeping it from us. Yeah,
he was part of Valley Pirates.
No, Ray J from Carson.
Oh, Carson.
He's from Carson. You know what I mean?
But was he part of Pyro as well?
Yeah, Pyro. Yeah, he's from Centerview Pyro in Carson. You know, Pyros is everywhere. It originated.
Ray J is for sure more of a Pyro than Wack. Ray J is for sure more of a reputable Pyro than Wack is. For sure. For sure. No question. No question. Ray J for sure a more reputable Pyro than Wack is. No question.
In Compton on Pyro Street on the west side. You know, and from there it spread. You know, it's you know, Compton's they gonna call it on the Pyro side. There's no just blood gangs. You know what I mean? Pyro's part of the blood tree, but the whole city of Compton, when it comes to a red or burgundy bandana, is just Pyro. And then outside of that, every city, Watts, you know, you got Circle City Pyro, Hawthorne Pyro, you know, Pomona, 056, Pacoima, PPB. I mean, you know, Inglewood, Sacramento, Bakersfield, San Diego, Skyline Pyro, Lincoln Parks back in the day used to be Lincoln Park Pyro, Little Africa, you know, so Pyros is everywhere. It ain't too many places you gonna go where it's not a Pyro set. But yeah, he kept it from us, and I understand why he kept it from us, because even myself, it's hard for me to look at them little dudes like that.
Is that because you're a father yourself, or because
we watched them grow up? Mm-hmm. So we're not saying they're not men, but we know they don't come from that element. And sitting back, because I've been behind those walls, right, I can understand Diddy's mental right now of what he went through in the 90s. And to be in a federal institution.
This nigga make it seem like, oh, I can understand what Diddy, blah, blah, blah. Nigga, Diddy is in the feds, bro. You went to prison for being a badass kid and then got out. What are you talking about, bro? Like, I can understand what Diddy's feeling. Nigga, no, you can't. You can't comprehend what this nigga's feeling. You might have some empathy. You might have some thoughts of you know, understanding and remorse and all that kind of stuff. But nigga, you ain't never in your life. You have never in your life been a 1-2 stepper like that, bro. What the fuck are you talking about, Wack? What the entire fuck are you even talking about, Wack? Like, nigga, I can imagine how Diddy feels. No, you can't, nigga. What are you talking about? You flew flamming, you skullduggan, and you larcening, bro. You flew flamming, you skullduggan, and you larcening.
And to know the children you raised, that he didn't come up like him, to have that thicker skin that he may have, and those type of people around him, you know, like Zip, Von Zip, and people like that to help him deal with things, to know that his children are out here, because I don't think they understand. I think they see Ray J as just the entertainer R&B guy in the suit. A lot of people understand Ray J's a real Pyro, and we love him like that. You know, he's been around us a long, long time. You know, he did the things he needed to do for us to respect him like that. So when we hear 8 dudes trying to surround him, we're going to take that personal. And at that point in time, even if Diddy's hearing that they did that, he understands what comes with that. So it's real hard for me to really just like turn that flame up, because I understand what I'm dealing with. I understand that.
Sound like you afraid to deal with Diddy's kids because Diddy get your stupid ass touched even from the jail playing with his kids. That's all I heard, that you're again picking and choosing your battle and you are selecting your politics. That's pretty much all I'm hearing. You're selecting your politics.
And like, yo, Ray, you've been saying things about my dad or whatever. The whole world has their opinion about their dad.
Right, and you always say we like a French class, nigga. I ain't never seen you with another Pyro. Never. Say what you want about Bricc, baby. We seen him in the 60s. Shit, we even seen that goofball snitch 100 paying his way over there. We ain't never seen Loose Cannon over there. We ain't never seen Wack around no other Pyros. They always with these niggas from San Bernardino. Barnacles.
And what I'm saying, so it's like you playing tough guy games.
Shout out to the Bloods and the Crips in the San Bernardino, though. We ain't mad at them. Y'all just not from LA, so we trying to figure out how these 2 gangbangers from LA is running with y'all. We just trying to figure it out. That's all. We just trying to make it make sense. No disrespect to what y'all got going on. No disrespect to your 1-2 step like Sierra, but I'm just trying to figure it out.
And it gets to a point to where either you're going to check it, right, or it's going to get checked. And you know, Ray's telling me he ain't answered my call in a couple of days because he know I just found out. And he know what I'm on. He know my psyche. And I know he's probably been corresponding with him. But not gonna allow you to hurt our little homie. That ain't gonna happen.
Did you speak to Diddy's sons and tell them that
I spoke to
you don't want this problem?
No, I spoke to their manager, and the manager was very respectful. Stevie J called me yesterday, and I didn't like the tone of his voice. So, I told him, when you come to Cali, just, holler at me. I'm not finna talk to you on the phone because you just Stevie J. You ain't nobody like that. You Stevie J, we been cool and all that, but you not finna call me.
Hey, Wack, you're a nobody. Don't know if you knew that.
As if your voice, you got some type of authority in what's going on. You're just Stevie J. That's all you.
Hey, Derek, if you got some pictures of that, drop it off in my DM on Instagram.
We watch you. You're a funny dude. You made some beats or whatever, and cool. Me and you always been all right, but Stevie, what you gonna do is ruin our relationship based upon something they did that's wrong. But his whole disposition is they like my nephews. I'm like, cool. You're like, you supposed to be the OG. Yeah, and I'm gonna be an OG to this Palm Road. That's what I'm gonna be. And we ain't gonna allow nobody to hurt him. Because I tell Ray, what if they would have did something? He left the homies at home for whatever reason. Maybe, he knew something would have happened. Because if Donut, the regular homies would have been with him, then we'd be reading about Diddy and them sons. And this is what they need to understand. Like, yo, bro, you not from out here. Y'all live a different life. Y'all like to go to these clubs and play with these girls and the Beverly Centers and all that. And we everywhere. We all of us ain't dressed in gang attire. And when we know you're a threat to one of ours, and you become food. So, hopefully, they can work it out. Hopefully we come to an understanding. My whole disposition is you ain't gonna be a threat to the homie and then be in our backyard like it's cool. That's it. Hopefully they come to their senses. They don't need this in their life. Really, they don't. They don't need the type of exposing we can start doing on the secrets we know, the things. Ray J been protecting that family, brother. A lot of things we know. A lot of people then came forward. A lot of little secrets going on. On top of that, they got other issues. One of the sons got charges and allegation of charges coming. So they really need to focus on what's positive and trying to continue their father's business and giving him some peace of mind while he deal with something. That man 55 years old, to be 55 in November, he in the fight of his life. He don't need to be in there thinking about my kids who I did all this work for, is throwing it all away and trying to run into the streets. Just don't make sense.
Yeah. Now, do you think Diddy's gonna be offered a deal? Because I'm sure you're aware, Jay-Z, prior to all of this, was all over social media, all over the news. And since Diddy has been arrested, haven't heard a peep out of Jay-Z. Do you think it has anything to do with Diddy, or Diddy possibly mentioning Jay-Z's name, or to get a better plea deal? What do you think is going on between that relationship?
We all got friends, right? That we're friends with them for certain reasons. You understand what I'm saying? And we all got friends that we know what we know, and the things we don't know, we don't know. I think that Jay-Z and Diddy definitely had a relationship. We know that. They both New Yorkers. They both in the music industry. They're both moguls. I think they have definitely crossed business and sharing ideas and probably partnering and sharing resources. I definitely know that Jay-Z, along with his wife, along with women prior to his wife, have attended Diddy parties. Like a lot of people have attended Diddy parties. Just because you went to a Diddy party don't mean that you participated in the freak off. You know what I'm saying? You got the backyard aspect of Diddy party, which is like a 12 to 1:30, 12 to 2 o'clock thing. Then you got, the party moves inside and it's over about 3, 4 o'clock. And then after that, it's the people that spend the night and the people that spend the weekend. What goes on then, nobody knows but those people. But I believe Jay-Z, is being advised what to do, what not to do. Do I think that we'll see some footage of Jay-Z participating in some illegal activities? Nah, I don't believe so. But I do believe that he's kind of like staying out the media because all the press and all the assumptions and accusations are bad. And he's worked so hard to transition from one light to another. So I don't think that we'll see any Jay-Z indictments personally.
I guess time will tell. But we do have a clip here of Jamie Foxx recently saying Diddy was responsible for his medical problems back in 2023. What's your opinion on that? Let's go ahead and play this clip, Joe, and then.
Hearing from Oscar and Grammy winner Jamie Foxx after his mysterious health scare, saying he has been to hell and back. Foxx said on social media that he's recovering from the medical condition that sent him to the hospital in April. He didn't disclose the illness.
The last thing the internet has heard about Jamie Foxx was that he had a medical emergency that was about to cost his life. Many believed that we were about to say goodbye to the actor in 2024 because sources said that his condition was critical. What's even more interesting is the fact that this happened soon after he started spilling details about Sean Diddy Combs and his problematic behavior. His family tried their best to hide the details of what happened to Jamie, but the internet, along with some other celebrities.
All right, are you guys playing hide and seek? Are you guys playing hide and seek? Are you guys playing hide and seek? Sounds like they are. You better go find them. You gotta go find them. Oh. What? Oh. Okay. Okay, go play Roblox.
Behind it. What happened? And how did this massive setback unfold?
Love you.
In the entertainment industry? Let's get right into it. Now, the one comedian that had everyone well informed about everything that was going on in Hollywood was none other than Cat Williams.
Money, he did something we never heard of. We ain't even say. Baby Fox said he got a mystery illness.
He claimed that what happened to Jamie wasn't particularly a healthy scare or a naturally occurring medical emergency. It was premeditated and orchestrated by the
Y'all think Diddy put a hit on Jamie Foxx?
powerful man in the music industry. Matter of fact, Diddy is probably the kingpin of Hollywood too, even though he isn't an actor. But the question that many people ask is why Jamie chose now to start sharing these details. Why didn't he do so decades ago? And more importantly, is this just a small step to the bigger plot to bring down the rap mogul for good? As of 2024, each and every single detail about this man's life is slowly being revealed, and each news is as shocking as the last. Diddy's entire empire that has been built since the 90s with blood, sweat, and tears is crumbling apart, and people believe Jamie had a role in the downfall.
What are your thoughts on that?
See.
All right. We don't care about that no more. I'm about to switch it up. All right, y'all. We back in the same, like Hood cracking the same, man, with the last one for the day. You feel me? We got Wack being Crip blank Wack and dropping the name after prison. So C blank Wack. Right. We finna see what Wack. We finna see what C blank Wack, as he calls himself, has to say about this. Let's go.
Well, this kind of mirrors your situation, right? Because you were younger, but you went into like 5 or 6 years, right?
My last joke.
Right.
I started doing time at 12.
But you were at what age when you did this 6-year bid?
16.
Oh, okay.
So
still young.
You did 16 to 22 as a child, and now you talk about all this high-ranking prison time you did? Nigga, at 16 to 22 doing jail time amongst adults and all that kind of stuff, nigga, you wasn't even allowed to talk. You weren't allowed to have an opinion. You weren't allowed to do anything, bro. You are not a factor in the machine. You are there as background. You are literally a tree in the distance. No way you could have even been a joint like that. You're not even old enough to be a joint. You was 16 to 22. You wasn't there at an old enough age. You hadn't been around long enough. You wasn't going to be there long enough to be a joint like that, big dog. You was a passer through. This nigga's barnacles.
Turn you off to certain elements of gangbanging?
Elements of gangbanging in prison started to turn me. I lost the.
So you went into prison C blank Wack and left out Wack. It sounded like you got into it with some C's and they blanked you, big dog. Come on now, come on, bro. You was for sure the spook that sat by the door and you portraying the gangbanger image.
Hate a Crip syndrome I had.
But you fully had that on the street.
Oh yeah.
You had hate a Crip syndrome. but you jumped off the porch at 12. You got locked up at 16. How much pain did you really have in these streets? Shout out to Jason Marshall. And then there's a couple Crips out there we found out in Pacoima, but there ain't really no Crips like that. You get into it with Mexicans more than anything. So now you got this hatred towards Crips. And then you name yourself C blank Wack. And then you go into the penitentiary. Then you get into it with some real Crips. And now you're no longer C blank Wack. You're just Wack. This is a really hard life for you, big dog. You should have just become a gamer. Maybe you should have did the news you can use in Knowledgeito. You can't get in Collegeito like me. Just saying.
Straight up, my mission was to eliminate the world of Crips.
You were CK Wack.
I mean, Crip killing Wack. That's what it meant.
If some people could probably tell, I just watched.
You want me to believe that Wack was a Crip unaliver? And then you did 16 and 22, and then you came out just Wack? Sound like you got treated. Sound like you went in there and thought that you was tough with that Crip blank name, and you got treated, big dog. That's what it sounds like.
Vlad TV, WACK100 interview.
CK, that's what that meant.
That's fucking up.
You went into the penitentiary. That made you reevaluate your whole situation. Shout out to 7 for real.
That's what that meant at that time, but
You just throw that on your name. So you really had been brainwashed into believing that these people were evil? Or just that you personally had a vendetta this strong against them?
They were the enemy. They were the enemy. I was from Paru and shit, anything that was opposite of that.
But yet you never took any field trips to go actively get cracking with any of your black enemies. Interesting. Somebody disrespected your mother and you pistol whipped him with an airsoft gun. And ain't nothing wrong with that because that's pretty gangster. That's pretty gangster. But if that's a highlight of your gangbanging, waste of a gangbanger. Waste of a gangbanger. Waste of a gang-a-banger. You feel me? Just saying.
Was the enemy, and you're supposed to eliminate the enemy. The mission was to move forward. To get there meant not to know how far to go.
Did you renounce that name at some point?
Yeah, definitely. Not Wack, but I dropped the CK because it was Crips in the penitentiary that honored me, that actually saved me.
No. We are not going to allow this ninja to push the narrative. All that stuff that was in the dryer should be all mine. Everything that's in there should be mine. So don't steal my sock. But I'm telling you, do not steal my. You don't have to interrupt me. Just say okay. Thank you. Because do you know what I'm finna say next?
Don't steal your socks.
You know what else I'm finna say?
No.
So before you say interrupting, maybe you should get all the instructions.
Yeah.
Don't steal my shirts. Don't steal my socks. And fold all the clothes up neatly, please, so they can go away correctly.
Okay.
Thank you. When am I finna tell you about that room?
Clean it.
And can you clean in the dark?
No.
So what should you do?
Turn on the light.
Turn on the light.
That looked out for me.
Right. So what we're not finna do is allow him to push his narrative. Oh yeah, the Crips looked out for me and blah blah blah. This blah blah that. Your name is C blank Wack. Crip unaliver Wack. Crip unaliver Wack is your name, and you want to tell me that the Crips was so happy to look out for you, and you was born. Okay, so you was born in I'm sorry, you was 12 in 89. 90 you were 13. 91 you were 14. 92 you were 15. 93 you were 16. Is when you ran into this penitentiary time. That is at the height of gangbanging. That's gangbanging in the early 90s, big dog. And you mean to tell me that your name was C blank Wack, and you went into the penitentiary at 16 years old, and the Crips were just like, oh yeah, we want to help him out. We want to do charity work and help this guy out. Sound like you got your feet whooped for having a disrespectful name, and they made you change that shit, and then you end up being WACK100. That's what it sounds like to me. Because I can't imagine nothing else outside of that, big dog, especially for that time period, because I understand how we're going 2024, let alone 1993. Come on, bro. You can't expect us to believe this.
Days. Right. So, I had to start questioning myself. I told this story before. Holiday, we was on the yard. Riot kicked off with the Mexicans, a racial riot. And, I distributed weapons for the war to my people. So on the yard, we doing our thing. There's this dude named Three Finger Louie from Harlem Crip. Called my name. He called my name. Wack. I turned, it was as they had me in the blind side for my blind. I wouldn't see.
Now, I do believe that happened, but I believe that Wack mixes the truth with lies, for sure.
Had a bone crusher Christmas.
And then you said that you got the name C blank Wack in prison. Now you saying you went in you said you got that name in prison because you was doing your due diligence with the Crips. Now you saying that you went into it with the name? It's funny how that story changes. Okay.
Treat out. VC'd up. Probably would have killed me.
VC'd up.
Yeah, shit. Knife shit it up. Yeah, that way when he hits you with your gangrene.
So that's something that Criminal could expect to encounter is a feces-covered knife.
I mean, you know, shit happens in any prison.
Literally.
But nevertheless, you know, I was able to survive that riot. I get back to the cell, and about 2-3 days later, like Jones rolled it up, pack. What? We got information that you provided weapons for the war. So I'm sitting in the hole. I'm asking myself, who's my enemy? The Crip on the yard that saved my life, or one of the Bloods that told on me?
So you want me to believe? Hear this. This super high-ranking Paru is number one saying that a Crip saved him and a Blood told on him. Number one. Number one. A Crip saved him and a Blood told on him. Number one. He's super banged out. That's what he's telling us. Number one. Number two. His name was Crip Unaliver. Shout out to my man Ski. Crip Unaliver Wack. Super disrespectful name. Your name is an earbuster. Your name is an earbuster. For those of y'all who don't know what earbusters, eyebusters are, look it up. Don't worry about it. That's a whole different life for a whole different day. Your name is an earbuster. Number two. Number three. You came into the prison. In this story, you said you came into the prison with the name. In the other story, you said you earned the name in the prison. Regardless. You earned the name. You came in with the name. But it's so disrespectful to the Crips. And then this one random Harlem Crip decides, hey, we're going to look past all this. Be careful, somebody's finna blah, 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 blah to you. At that point, you realize the dude from Harlem saved you, and your homie is the one who snitched on you. But yet you continue. None of this story makes sense. None of it makes sense. What's more believable is you came into that situation with a disrespectful name and you got a disrespectful outcome. Your big homie said your hood name was Lil Cash. Your big homie said your hood name was Lil Cash. You jumped off the porch at 12. You got arrested at 16. When did you earn that name? C blank. When did you blank any C's to earn that name? When did you blank any C's to earn that name? It's a lot of flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny here.
That day forward, I stopped really hitting people up and tripping that and just started dealing with people as they wanted to deal with me, regardless of where they was from.
I like it. That was step one in the grown-up businessman Wack that we now see.
And then I started to realize that it was people from every neighborhood just like me. You know, we don't take an aptitude test and they say based upon the test, you're from here or there. If my mother would have raised me in the Jordan Downs, I'd have been from Gray Street Watts.
Right.
And he's on. We just a product of our environment. We all going through the same struggles. And then
come on, Tiny Cash. You got to keep the story consistent.
Something stupid that happened 50, 60 years ago that started a war, and because we kind of like birthed into it, right? You know, we got some wars that started over jackets, a leather jacket.
Right.
Right? And it could have been dealt with different, but it was dealt with.
Oh, this man right here, bro. Wack just be. What we learned about Wack was what we already know about Wack. Wack gonna say whatever to whomever about whatever. He just gonna continue to make up flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny. I'm gonna just let this ride.
As it was, so as it streamlined and rolled over, here I come, 25 years after that starts, and that's just what it is. So really, we got thousands and thousands of people shot, killed, doing time, doing life behind a jacket.
And that's why here at No Jumper, we're pushing peace.
Because ultimately the gangs, they wasn't there to kill each other. They was there to really protect the community in the neighborhoods. It was other going on, racial going on, with the police going on. So, it was there to protect the community, people of the community. And then, things happen. The drug trade moves in territory, and then it does like that. But I tell people that the dumbest thing I've ever done, the dumbest mistake I've made, decision I made was to start gangbanging.
Really?
I don't regret it because it made me the man I am today. I tell people I'm not a gangbanger. I don't hate the crib.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
So would you like your brothers to make you some plates from last night?
Huh?
Are you guys hungry?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so make you guys some plates from last night. It does not have to be made sloppily. It does not have to be made to where you mess up the whole kitchen and disrespect the space that's yours. It can be a very neat and courteous and gentleman thing. It does not have to be crazy in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So if they're going to make you food, you should go wash up and go sit down and be thankful that your brothers are going to make you a plate, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Are you hungry too? Okay.
Okay. Love you guys.
Love you. Love you.
I don't care where you from.
But if you hadn't joined the gang at that point in your
I
life,
love you.
like, would you have been at risk in some meaningful way?
He ain't like that. So I could tell him I love him and he don't got to say it back. But if I don't say it back, I love you. It's aggression. It's aggression. You feel me?
No. Because
oh yeah, bro. I was just scrubbing baseboards. I was just scrubbing counters. I was just scrubbing the cabinets and all that kind of stuff. I cleaned the stove. I cleaned the oven. I cleaned the floor. Bro, that kitchen clean. Don't mess my kitchen up. That kitchen smell like pine oil and Fabuloso right now. Don't mess my kitchen up.
But or not, I had people coming to get me. I was a straight A student. I was a football star, a track star.
That I believe. That I believe.
A scholarship. They came and found me in juvenile hall. I was in Camp Challenger when they opened it up. They gave me a scholarship when I got out to go to a place called Rebay Academy.
Uh-huh.
I was to get out, call them. I was going to go live with the families over there, play football, go to their school, free of charge. About a week or two before I get out, a homie get killed. So when I came home, I was on some other rest in peace, Jody Cooper, right? Coop. But let me tell you how ironic this is. Let's fast forward. All the shit goes on and whatever, prison and all, get out, the truck in, the real estate.
Hey, you know what's crazy and Sherm? That's real. There's actually no documented history of a riot in the time that WACK100 was incarcerated in that penitentiary. So that's cap. It's actually on paper documentation that a riot never occurred while Wack was in that penitentiary at all. It happened in the penitentiary. It didn't happen while Wack was on that particular yard. So that's barnacles.
Music. My first big video, I did a lot of videos. My first big video, Blueface and YG, Tatiana remix.
Right.
I hit that quote. I said,
oh, that's your first one? But I thought it was Sexy Can I with Ray J. I thought Sexy Can I was with Ray J was your. I thought Sexy Can. You said it. You said it. Sexy Can I. Just saying.
That's the location. He sends me the address. Boom. Pull up. I look up at the sign. What does it say? Rebay Academy.
It's crazy. You had Blueface with YG, and now you can't even be around YG anymore because YG has slapped the entire shit out of you. Crazy how that works.
Wow. I said, yo, this is where the place I had a scholarship to, but I never showed up. It was kind of symbolic to me. And it's off the 2 freeway, right? And I've been passing it for years and didn't realize it. So, you know, no, I was a straight A student, man. I got skipped grades.
What made you want to join the gang at that point in your life?
Now that I do believe. I believe that Wack had a high education. I believe that Wack was smart. I believe that Wack had all abilities to be like a sports star and all that kind of stuff. That I do believe 100%. It's the game banging I don't believe. All this stuff about school and sports and academics and all that kind of stuff, I believe that 100%. And I believe that that's who he is at the core of who he is. I think that the game banging thing is just this act that he's put on that's gone entirely too far. But, you know, it is what it is.
That was just my environment, you know. When I came outside, that's who I played with. That's who I rode my bikes with. You know, that's who I played my sports with. My homeboy Pooh Routed, he was banging before me. Rest in peace. You know.
Reg Dog, I worked at Men's Land. I'm going to just leave that right there. I worked at Men's Land. I worked at Men's Land. It was right across from Forever 21. It was a little smoothie, little wooty bam in between Forever 21 and Metro Fusion and the Fox, big dog. I worked there. I worked there. Just gonna leave it right there.
One of the original baby gangsters in Pool Rider. You know, I see him every day. You know, what's up? What's up? I'm finna go to the hood. Finna go to the projects. Go to the Nas. Pull up, pull up, pull up. So when I go over there with him, I'm just with, you know, my friend. But my brothers is over there. They hustling. You know, all the cats that I seen growing up, football stars when I was little, they over there. So, you know, you become that. You know, you become that. Like my whole, everybody that was part of my clique and crew, we knew each other by first name basis before we knew each other by gang name. And even today, for my neighborhood, if I didn't know you by your first name, but you didn't know me by my first name, I really don't acknowledge you like that.
Mm.
Straight up. If I didn't know your mother, your grandmother, you know, now some of them, they kids, like Grimy Red. You know, me and his daddy was best friends. Our mothers went to school together. We grew up together. I buried his father. And it was crazy to run back into him because I told him, I said, you know, the outfit we wore to bury your father, I still got it in my closet. And we buried Lil Paul Wu back in like 2004 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's rapping. I look up, I see him on Instagram, and it's like, it's kind of crazy. And it's kind of like, I don't want him to call me big homie.
Mm.
Because it's like, I feel like I'm not doing my homeboy justice. I didn't raise my children like that. He's already in it. So, you know, if I can do something to sway him or get him out of the streets and get him to see it another way, then, you know, that's what I'm going to try to do. Because I would hate to see what happened to his father happen with.
Hold on, y'all. I need to clear up some good storage real quick. Excuse me, real quick. Excuse me, wise eyed kiss the sky. Uh-oh. Boom. Let me erase this real quick. Delete Leadington. See this real quick. My bad, y'all. I apologize. Believe me, I do. Wait. All right, bro. All right, select. Delete all. All right, my bad, y'all. I apologize. My neighbor burning his fireplace. Look, that was my dad since just kicked in. I smell burning. That's my neighbor burning his fireplace. I recognize that smell. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't my house, but it's coming from next door. All right, let's get back into this. Hold on. Boom. All right. Hold on. Damn it. It's so hard to do anything with this broken finger, man. Golly. All right. Let's get back into it. My bad, y'all. We back to the action. Let's jump back into this Contiana. Let's go.
Because before we knew each other by a gang name. And even today, for my neighborhood, if I didn't know you by your first name, but you didn't know me by my first name, I really don't acknowledge you like that.
Mm.
Straight up. If I didn't know your mother, your grandmother, you know, now some of them, they kids, like Grimy Red. You know, me and his daddy was best friends. Our mothers went to school together. We grew up together. I buried his father. And it was crazy to run back into him because I told him, I said, you know, the outfit we wore to bury your father, I still got it in my closet. And we buried Lil Paul Wu back in like 2004 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's rapping. I look up, I see him on Instagram, and it's like, it's kind of crazy. And it's kind of like, I don't want him to call me big homie.
Mm.
Because it's like, I feel like I'm not doing my homeboy.
Does anybody call Wack big homie? If you acknowledge Wack as your big homie, let me know in the comments right now.
Justice. I didn't raise my children like that. He's already in it. So, you know, if I can do something to sway him or get him out of the streets and get him to see it another way, then, you know, that's what I'm going to try to do. Because I would hate to see what happened to his father happen with him.
Right.
You know?
When I watched the Vlad interview, well, how's the reaction been to that?
A lot of people was telling me, like, yo, you went places and you said some things that we never heard. I just kept it real, man. You know, it's easy for me to tell my life stories. It's my life story. You know, you don't have to think about it.
Bro, every time you tell your life story, you tell a different story. This shit has like, bro, you the only person who tells his life story with alternate endings. You the only person that tell the director's cut version of your life. The only person that'll tell the director's cut version of their life, bro. You always making up something about your life story. Your life story ain't nobody's life story. You just made this whole thing up.
I'm comfortable in the pocket. I'm not ashamed or embarrassed. You know, I'll let you know shit, man, bro. We used to have to boil water in the crock pot, wash up in buckets. This is real life. You know what I'm saying? And the end of the month was hard.
So I think that Wack mixes in embarrassing truths, little things like, yeah, man, I had to boil water in the crock pot and all that kind of stuff and blah, blah, blah. The end of the month used to be hard. He mixes that in with lies. That way you feel like there's some sort of validity to it. It's like if you add an you might be embarrassed. Lisp was kicking in, broken Pomathis, Superman. Goodness gracious, that Lisp just whooped my feet. Wack is a person who tells an embarrassing lie to a story to kind of make it seem more so like it's the truth and all that kind of stuff. You are a full-blown flammery skulldugger. You feel me? Nigga, don't nobody believe you. Don't nobody believe your lies.
You know, sugar sandwiches, mayonnaise.
Right. Wack is like a Goosebumps book where you could choose your ending.
Sandwiches, the government cheese, the big block of government cheese. You know what I mean? Like, this is what it was, bro. And, you know, at the gas station, you know, washing the windows, hustling the change, you know, figuring out. My father was in the street smoking drugs. My older brother was in the penitentiary. My other brother went up to Sacramento hustling. He's in and out of jail, so it was just me and Moms. You know, and shit, it was hard around there, bro, but we had to figure it out. It felt
He for sure is a character from them books with the alternate endings. You could buy him at the Incredible bookstore right next to your Incredible diapers for sure.
Like during that interview that we were getting a little bit more of like the old man Wack sitting on the porch in the rocking chair, smoking his corncob pipe, telling these stories from back in the day. Whereas sometimes when we're doing this, I feel like I'm getting more of the clubhouse troll guy who's playing the asshole character.
No, you getting WACK100.
So who's doing the Vlad end?
WACK100 is a character.
See, Adam 22?
Yeah.
That's the entertainer's name, bro.
No, I'm just one man.
Adam 20, bullshit.
Yeah, laying dick, making gay jokes.
Does your mother call you Adam 22? She's alive.
Sometimes.
She calls you Adam 22.
For fun.
Get the fuck out. What's your real name? Your real name Adam?
No.
Okay, see what I'm saying? That's the entertainer.
Bob Thomas.
Okay. What she call you, Robert?
Bob.
She calls you Bob?
Big B.
All right, so
she throws up the B whenever she says
Adam 22 is an entertainer's name, bro. Like, you know.
The idea of me being anyone besides Adam is very, very amusing to me.
WACK100 is not in the gang files. Okay. He's never been arrested. He's never been to prison, juvenile hall. He doesn't exist. My homeboys don't call me WACK100.
Where did the 100 come from, then?
That TJ K. Slay is the reason why I'm even on social media. He made me get on Twitter. If you go pull it up, I got a Twitter account that I can't get back into.
Really?
Probably like 10 years old.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Right?
I bet you got some great tweets from back then.
And then he called me one day like, yo, you need to open up Instagram. I'm like, man, I don't fuck with that. He like, bro, listen, man, you're managing and shit now, you need to open one up. So I'm on the phone in my driveway, going through the steps, so I put in Wack. It wasn't available. I put WACK1. It wasn't available. I put WACK101.
That's not true. You saw that from the Games Brother Big Face 100. That's where that came from. The Games Brother Big Face 100, because you were trying to be petty and you were trying to start 100 ENT to spite the Games Brother, who had, I believe, 100 records or something like that was like tied up into it or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then that's where that came from. You're directly biting the Games Brother. So that's actually a lie you're telling right now.
It wasn't available. So then I put WACK100. It was available. If WACK100 would have been there, I'd have been WACK1000.
For the record, the reason why I'm Adam 22 is because I went to start a live journal in 2000, and I put Adam, taken. I thought Adam 2. I didn't even hit enter. I was just like, nah, I don't want to be Adam 2. I put another 2, hit enter. That was available. Exactly the same story.
That's all it was, and then from there,
nice to have a number. When you first got to prison, though, like, what was that like, especially at that time, like being a blood?
All right, so that's that. We about to the next one. Chat, we gone. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Everybody enjoy the rest of their holiday. We gone. We gone. We gone. We are gone.